got signed to living, yeah. You know it's time for cinema, yeah. Bitch, what's a cinnamon? Tell your partner cinnamon. Bitch, what's a movie, man? MP40 doing, man. Tell them keep it cinema. Tell them keep it cinema.
Movie guys on deck, movie guys on set. Boy, we can set the stage and shoot it out for real, but I ain't seen a high pig yet. Wait, box with us and be a last fight. Going Jim Carrey with the mask like. I've been making movies since a past life. Everybody asking what is that like. Last critic in the fast clinic. Bag on me, but it stacks in it. Me and Quad going cinema. From the intro until the last minute. Super Saiyan, I don't have limits. Run the game like the Flash with it. Get fly, get the money, then running back. That's the last tenant. Movie guys on your screen. Make the fans all scream. Your girl came through, said she wanna join the scene. X-rated Maxine. Pitch black, got the vision still. Making moves, have to sit them still. Beef with us, you better be for real. Either cut the check or I'ma cut you still.
Cut the malarkey. That pistol get sparky. Movie got shooter guy. Yeah, needed the marquee. Fast car. It go a mile a minute. Movie got signed delivery. You know it's time for cinema. Whoa.
Yo.
What's good, everybody?
What's going down?
Yeah.
Hey, man. We back, y'all. Movie Guys Podcast, episode 67. You know what it is. Glad to be back, y'all. We got a few reviews for y'all today. Got a couple topics. As y'all know, we're doing bi-weekly. So the last show was about 2 weeks ago. And so we back for y'all. And I'm excited, man. You know why I'm excited? It's October. You know what that means, right? It's Halloween season, baby. We doing all the Halloween shit. Scary movies coming. I think we got Black Phone 2 coming soon. Hey man, I'm in the spirit. I'm in the Halloween spirit, bro. I want to watch some scary movies. I want to get into that. I never seen Halloween 3, so I gotta watch that. Maybe we do a movie night for that.
And we gotta put Jack on Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, Jack Move has never seen Jeepers Creepers. That's another joint we could do a movie night for. So I'm excited, man. It's October, but everybody in the chat, let me know how you feeling. Let me know how everybody's mic sound and everything like that. But yeah, man, how are y'all feeling? Mafia, how you feeling, brother?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
You good? You straight?
Yes, sir.
How's the movies been treating you, brother?
They've been okay. Hopefully with Black Phone 2, I'll get some more cinema.
You like the first one?
Yeah, I actually like the first one.
Okay. What about you, Sam? How you doing, brother?
Highly blessed and favored, brother.
Highly blessed and flavored. Ooh, you tasting good over there, Sam? You tasting good, dog?
Yeah, I got to get another beer for the pod. Hold on.
What you sipping on? That Modelo?
Nah, I was sipping on Tejas.
Tejas, I ain't never seen that. That's some real Mexican shit. Oh shit.
Shout out to E-Rock.
Yes, Senor Saint.
It's a.
Dang, why you sitting in the dark like a Batman villain?
I don't know why my. Not a Batman villain, but my lights.
Look at him, like the Riddler.
Shit, not popping up right. Hold on.
I remember when the Riddler made that video. That's what you're looking like right now. Hey, Taarec, how you doing, bro?
I'm cool. Slow movie week for me, but
oh yeah, huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like for you.
You know why? It's a slow movie week for you every week. You don't see movies.
No, it's not.
You're a bum and a fraud. You keep talking about you seen 40 plus movies. I know you did.
I definitely did.
Because you still haven't posted the list. We don't see you.
I did post the list.
Where? I wasn't there.
And what? Oh shit! Saint just dropped. Can we fix the StreamYard shit, please?
I don't know why you dropped. StreamYard is fine. You trying to change the subject?
I'm not trying to change the subject. Hey, choke on the crab leg, nigga.
Speaking of seeing movies, man. I'm beating my record next week.
100 movies, 99 movies.
What's your record?
98 in theaters.
Yes, sir. Big goal.
So you going over 100 this year?
Oh, for sure.
You going plus ultra?
Yeah, unless I get hit by a car tomorrow.
Hey, yo.
Huh?
And hold on, Taarec, why are you lying, brother? You didn't post no list.
I know he didn't.
Yeah, they post the list.
Just be lying, bro.
Hey man, I got 40 movies down for the year, and plus Wonton got less
You
than
wrote
20.
down 40 movies. You didn't see no 40 movies.
Yeah, definitely. I sure did.
Nigga
Hey,
did
look,
like
Taarec,
10 reviews.
you see Ninja 2, and I'll believe you.
Not yet. Eventually, I'll see that movie. I'm just not into the anime or animated movie shit this year. Like, I'll wait to watch that. I'm
You
not
saw
really.
Demon Slayer. You saw Demon Slayer.
That was only. Yeah, that's different. That's a special occasion.
It's the same category because Ninja's
Mhm.
basically like Dragon Ball mixed with Naruto and Avatar.
Mafia, I have no idea why you're so obsessed with this movie. This movie better blow me away, dog. Like this shit
I
better.
mean, they saying it's good.
This shit better blow my fucking socks off, nigga. Like I
Wonny,
better come back.
not Wonny. Taarec, everyone in the Discord who's seen it have given it glowing reviews.
No, I need this shit to give me orgasm. If this shit don't
It
do that
will.
shit, I'm gonna have to call you up.
He said it will.
Yeah, it will.
All right, I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I got time.
You want me to send you the link to the free copy?
Yeah, sure. Do that. Do that.
Hold on, is it dubbed?
Yeah, it's dubbed. He can
Well,
watch.
hold on.
dubbed
I
too.
need the authentic subtitle version.
The sub version's on there too. You can watch either sub or dub free.
I'm not a little niglet like the rest of these niggas. I like watching sub.
Shout out to Peggy
And Larry, who can't read subtitles or some shit. I don't fucking know. The beer hit my hand like Monier, so I'm definitely like drinking it in the pod. Just let y'all know.
What you sipping on?
This Corona citrus, whatever the fuck this shit is, sun brew. This is fire.
Man, it's alcoholic gamers, man. Alcoholic cinema going on around here, dude.
Drink some, yeah.
Hey man,
Don't
but let's
say
get
that
into
shit.
it. Let's get into it. As y'all can see, we down a few members. The usual suspects. These niggas don't want to show up to the podcast no more. So we might be
Alex
doing
was just
some,
here. Alex was just here.
listen, man, we might be doing some fall cleaning in this motherfucker around this bitch. All right.
Hey, let me get that cut first, though.
Alex wasn't
Yeah.
home. He
Let's
said for us to hit.
invite Sun God.
Alex said hit him back when we do the him review.
Yeah, all right.
He's not at home.
Well,
so he's on his phone.
Didn't he like that movie?
He gave it a C. I mean, a 7 out of 10.
Oh, let's kill him. I love Alex. Great guy.
Well,
Love you guys.
our boy Kiso might pull up. But other than that, man, we can go ahead and get into it. I got a couple topics for y'all before we get to the reviews. Oh yeah, my boy BT, he's supposed to come through as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started, man. This first topic, I want to talk about this because people in the film buff community have been asking for this for a very, very long time. And we finally got it, man. We finally getting it. So it was officially announced, I want to say yesterday or the day before, that we are getting a release of Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair. For those that don't know, that's essentially both movies cut as one movie. So it's like one long movie. It's like 4 hours and some change. It's uncut. From what I understand, that scene when she's fighting the crazy 88 in that club, apparently that scene is like longer. There's some stuff that was cut out. Well, in this version, it's the full scene. So there's no cutouts. There's no. It's basically like the director's cut almost is what you can think of it as.
They also said there's a whole like I think 7 minutes of like an animated like that animated short we saw. There's more of that.
Yeah.
Or Renishi, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So people have been asking for this to be released for a very, very long time. From what I understand, when I was just doing my research, this was actually last year. I was looking into it when they were discussing the 4K release. They had screened the movie like years ago, but it was only screened at that specific theater. It was never released on physical media, and never a wide release. This time we're getting a wide release, so it'll be in theaters everywhere December 5th. And then hopefully, because we just got the Kill Bill 4K physical editions, I want to say that was earlier this year. Hopefully they will do like a physical release for the Whole Bloody Affair. If that's the case, I'll buy it, and I'm willing to bet it'll be some like collector's item probably. So it'll be like steel book or a box set, something like that.
Bro, I've already bought this movie. Hold on. I got the steelbooks for the original Blu-rays. So that's
Yeah.
2 movies. Then I bought the 4Ks. Like, dog, man. I can't, bro. They kill me with this shit. I need that expeditiously.
Well, my question to y'all is, I'm sure I know we all seen Kill Bill, but are y'all gonna go check this out in the theater December 5th?
Probably not.
If
I
I
need
don't
to
have
take a
anything
shot at
planned for that day, why not?
I mean, if there's there's no movies out there that time, then I probably just will go watch it. That's probably one of my favorite more received Tarantino movies. I think that was actually when I was growing up in the mid 2000s. That's probably the ones that kind of stuck with me the most because of how bloody that shit was. You see, was like head getting chopped off, he was getting sliced in half. That shit kind of crazy because I don't think there's another movie like that like recently that came out like it. But I mean, if there's nothing that going on that week, I'll probably go and check it out if there's nothing else to watch.
You know, the only thing holding me back, that joint's 4 hours, bro. I'm not trying to be in the theaters for that long, so that's why, like I said, hopefully they do a home video release. But yeah, bro. As much as I love Kill Bill, I don't think I could sit my ass in the theater for 4 hours, bro. I don't think I could do it, brother.
You don't think they're gonna do an intermission?
They did intermission with
I-
Grindhouse, so I don't see why.
I'm sure they would, but even the intermission, it ain't gonna be long enough for me to like. It was only gonna be like what 10 minutes, like it's
About 15.
Yeah, that ain't enough, bro. I need to like take like a nap in between. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know, but hopefully it does well, and they see the demand and they put it on disc because I'll definitely cop. I still haven't bought the 4K versions, mainly because I just haven't been in a rush. I just watched the movies earlier this year, so I just haven't been in a rush. But I'm gonna get them eventually, and I may even wait.
Bro. It's a lot. I won't say a lot better, but it's just there's a difference compared to the Blu-ray and the DVDs.
Yes, sir. Well, hold up. Oh, that's my boy Kiso.
Yes,
Kiso.
What's good? Y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good this Friday evening. How y'all doing, chat? What's everybody up to? Everybody good?
Yes, sir. We chilling, brother.
sir, man.
Absolute, man. Let's go get these topics done, man. Let's have a good time. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, Kiso, you like Kill Bill? You fuck with those movies?
Absolutely, man. I like Kill Bill, man.
You know so we just talked about they're re-releasing the movie. Apparently there's a cut where they merged the 2 movies into one big movie. It's like uncut. You know, they added some extra scenes, added an extra animation. It's coming to theaters December 5th. Now they say it is about 4 hours, this cut. So I've been asking everybody would they go to the theaters to see it.
I might, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Listen, if I can sit through Avatar, I can sit through that. You know what I mean? If I can sit through a James Cameron Avatar 3-hour movie, you know what I'm saying? I can sit through some Kill Bill. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those are classics. Those are great movies. Great action. Good story, man. As Mafia Quad says, cinema. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll say one thing. James Cameron need to be locked up for making a 3-hour Avatar movie.
Bro, you just get used to that.
Movie should be an hour and a half at most. 2-3 hours? Are you kidding me? What?
You just get used to that, though, Rob, brother. That's it.
Who you think he is? Christopher Nolan? He's not.
You just get used to it, man. I don't think I want to put my camera on or not. Oh no, I might.
Yeah, man. While we on it, I wasn't going to bring this up. It wasn't a topic, but I do want to mention. Apparently, the Nightmare on Elm Street box set has been getting shipped out to people. They released a collection of all the films into one collector's item, a box set, and it seems like everybody in the world is getting theirs in good condition, except for our friend JackMoveJohnny.
Hey man.
He
got his box set in the mail. He got his box set in the mail. The box was damn near. It was dented. It was bent.
So that
somebody ran over it with their car.
So it's like a crowbar to that shit and pry that shit open.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So to give the audience context, Jack has been cursed by an individual And he's been suffering.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
No, it's been before that. Jack got the worst like luck with like shipping shit.
Yeah, but
Like this
product.
nigga, this
Everything,
nigga, this
bro.
nigga is like legit like cursed. Like
Hey,
I
did
don't.
you get the same box set as Jack?
Nah, he got it like right when they went up live, and I missed it, so I got the regular 4K. Amazon fucked my shit up a little bit, but I'm not even gonna stress on it.
I'm not
It
gonna
is what
lie.
it
Jack should look. That I can't believe how this shit arrived. Jack
Yeah,
may have
Yeah.
a what's the shit, a sleep paralysis demon on him all the time. But like
Wait,
He
no,
might.
no, Taarec. You know what's crazy about it though? And I saw the videos because people were getting theirs like 3 days early, and they double shipped it. So, what WB or whatever New Line, they boxed it up and then sent it to Amazon, and Amazon had it in like a bigger box. So I'm like, how the fuck did they fuck his shit up? Like, did they
Somebody at the
purposely, like, did
post
the
office
driver
doesn't.
just like let
someone definitely 8-town stomped on this shit.
Yeah.
Someone at the post office does not like Jack because they specifically went out their way to fuck his shit up. Jack pissed somebody off.
He had to, bro. Like, Wonton, bring the picture on the screen, bro.
Dog, nigga, it looked like someone chewed on his shit, dog.
It's just weird. Like he has really bad luck with getting things in the mail.
Everything, nigga, anything that ships, Jack is like got horrible luck. His TV, his cards, like this nigga, this nigga can't
Everything.
All that, man. All that.
Hey
Let me see if
man,
I can pull up a
For your
picture.
boys,
Though.
man. Oh yeah, 100%.
But so for anybody that is also subscribed to JackMoveJohnny, if you're not, go to his channel JackMoveJohnny on YouTube. He posted a video where he showed off the damage and he showed off the box set. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I fuck with Jack. That's my guy. But some of the stuff that be happening to him is pretty funny. I can't lie. It's pretty funny. So I did make a skit. You know, I was bored in the house yesterday. I'm like, I think this would be funny, man. So I recorded a skit. Basically me as Jack Move, getting a damaged item in the mail. So if you want to see that, go to his channel. He put it on his channel. But yeah, man, I feel bad for Jack, bro. I really do. I feel bad for Jack. I don't know how this keep happening. I'm trying to see how do I add a picture on this shit?
Oh, in the present function, you can open up a Twitter tab because that's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
You can just present the screen like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, hold on.
Let's do that, brother. All right, now if I stand up, I gotta cut the camera off now, man. Y'all want to see my Long John. But I'm gonna be on camera for now, though. Matter of fact, while one time grab that, let me go ahead and grab this for the chat. For those who have ordered, it finally came in.
Y'all see that on the screen?
Superman
I see that
collection. Yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
look at the damage, bro. Look at that. You see that? You see that bend?
Like,
bro,
how?
like a heel, like a legit slant.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like, look at his low key. Is it just me or does Jack like wrist and hand like look kind of like a weird placement on that mug? I'm like, is this thumb broken?
Jack has chicken fingers,
bro.
Jack got talons and shit.
Like, bro, it like claws. I was like, are those claws?
Maybe Jack can sit on it, and he can probably.
Jack got like chicken hands.
Hey man, post some shrimp out for my boy Jack, man.
Yeah, bro. So hate to see it, man. Definitely hate to see that.
Jack's like melting all the time. If you think about it,
that's crazy.
And also send no red.
Saint, so is that all the movies or what is that?
Yeah, it's all 7 films except the reboot remake, I guess you can say.
Oh, okay.
I think all of the
collection.
Yeah, I think
you got a good camera, Keith. What camera are you using?
Oh, just my other laptop. My other one.
Oh, okay. Looking pretty good. Oh, that's all your popcorn buckets and drinks and stuff.
Some of them, yeah. I mean, I got some of them there. I got some more still in my closet I got to bring out, and then I got some that I specifically have for the holiday season. But as you see, Wonny, you see that right there, you see that right there, right?
Here we go.
They're hitting it. The Superman had to get this. I know my boy Saint got his too, right? Saint, you got yours?
Yeah, it's in the back over
Yeah,
there.
bro. Hey, man, this right here.
Go ahead and throw that in the trash, brother.
Peoples, this right here. If you do not have this, order this. This will go up in value. This would be like
No, it
Bitcoin one
won't.
day. This would be like movie Bitcoin, like Blu-ray Bitcoin eventually. All right, go ahead and grab that. But that's enough of that. Don't put you back right here. Go ahead, sit right here for that.
Did you see the Michael Myers cup they got coming out?
No, I ain't see that.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna have
post
to
it.
link you. I'm gonna have to link you. They got a.
Yeah.
I saw it on Twitter. There's a Michael Myers. I don't know who doing that. It might be Cinemark, but
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I did see it. Yeah. We posted in the
Yeah, I'm
chat.
gonna have to look at that,
yeah.
man. If chat, y'all
Yeah.
don't know, I'm a collector of popcorn bucket. It's just movie merch, period. If it's a cool cup, a cool bucket, more than likely I'm gonna grab it. You know what I mean?
Sir. All right, man. Well, real quick, let me shout out my boy, Alcoholic Gamer. We was just talking about Alcoholic Gamer.
Hey, let's go.
Salute to Alcoholic Gamer with the super chat, $2 super chat. He said Crown Apple plus iced tea plus rum. Enjoy. Drinks on me.
Drinks
That
on
sounds
me.
delicious. That
If y'all
sounds
looking for to get some
delicious.
pretty good price alcoholic beverages, go to Total Wine. If you have one in your local neighborhood or around you, they always got some good prices on those things, man. And they also got recipes too on the website and inside the store as well. But shout out to the boy Alcoholic Gamer, man. Salute. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Also, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Crown Apple is good as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crown Apple is good.
Crown
I need to go get some
Apple.
of that.
And Crown Peach and the vanilla one is good too.
I haven't had the peach, but I bet it's
Oh,
good.
that sound like some niggas in here. That's crazy.
Now, I
Huh?
will say I'm more of a
Good,
white
bro.
myself. You know what I mean? I am more of a white on the lighter side come to drinks. I don't want to do the dark alcohol that much. Give me the white.
I
Give
feel
me the
that. I feel
rum.
that.
You know what I mean? Like
Black people love some Crown Royal, dog.
they do.
Holy
They
shit.
do.
The mug
You know,
just
I'm
hit,
basic
bro.
though. When I go out, I'm basic. I do rum and coke, man. That's all I
Crown
need.
is
Rum and
part of
coke.
the Negro Casual collection when it comes to drinks.
Like Hennessy and Remy and fucking.
Yeah.
I never had Hennessy. I'm good on that.
What?
Yeah, I'm
That's
good.
the
I heard too
devil's
many
drink.
horror
Yeah,
stories.
what kind of
Too many horror
cracker are
stories.
you?
I mean, I haven't either. I don't drink alcohol.
Well, that's
As
different.
you
You don't
shouldn't.
drink.
As
If
you
you drink,
shouldn't.
you never drink Henny before. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
No,
You shouldn't drink
no,
alcohol.
no.
It's bad for you.
Y'all saw what Henny
Um,
did to Kanye West at that video stage, bro.
That nigga got
Kanye
fucking.
saved
That
his
nigga
life.
got fucking AIDS in the head, huh?
Yo,
Jeez.
Excuse
I mean,
me.
is he wrong?
There's something mentally wrong with Kanye. I don't think Hennessy fucked. I don't think Hennessy could do anything to him. Honestly,
Let's say
I'm telling you,
Kardashian
that
cookie.
bottle changed his life.
Hennessy's disgusting now. Like now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, that shit's nasty as fuck. I don't even want to even look at the bottle.
Disgusting.
all right, man. Well, let's get
Hey,
into
Maddie.
Oh my bad.
Huh?
So you good? I think he forgot to mute. He should be good now. Let me get into this next topic, y'all. So I saw this on the timeline earlier this week. There's a big controversy going on. It might have been last week, but there's a big controversy going on because apparently there is an AI actor that is fully backed. She has an agency. They're trying to get her booked into, I guess, movies, whatever, TV. I don't know, but there's an AI generated actor. That the name of the actor is Tilly Norwood. It's completely a fake person. It's not a real person. It's AI, but
Look this up.
they're trying to put this AI into actual like film or TV and stuff. And a lot of people are very much against it. A lot of actors spoke out. The SAG-AFTRA union spoke out. You know, this is just, it's kind of like the next step in the whole AI war going on. They're trying to bring in AI actors, man. Now we know our boy Alex, he's a huge fan of the AI stuff. But if you ask me, this is taking it a step too far. AI actors, like, come on, bro. Like, it takes away the whole art form. Like, acting in itself and film and TV, it's an art form. It shouldn't be, you know, done by machines. People don't buy art from machines. Some people do, but you want to buy art from an actual artist because it's actual human creativity. So yeah, I don't fuck with the AI shit like that. Alex is talking about he wants a fully AI movie. That sounds absolutely horrible. Who the hell would want that? That sounds horrible. But what's y'all thoughts on this, man?
I think it's ridiculous. Why are
Facts.
we using AI for something that for something that we already have talent for? You know what I mean? Like we already have
Exactly.
talented actors and actresses that are available, for movies, for commercials, for TV. There's no need for AI actors. There's no need for AI reading, for AI actors. I feel like is dangerous. And I saw the person who who's for. I think her name was Elaine or Elaine or whatever. Calling
Mm,
it it's not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. Like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation, and that in itself shows the power of creativity. I don't hear none of that. No, this is not. It's not art in a way that she's trying to portray art. AI should not be a replacement for a real life actor or for a real life person. Period. I'm totally against that.
facts.
I don't agree with
So
that 100%.
I'm actually push back a little bit. I think in terms of like if you're someone like an indie person, like say for example, say if one of us wants to make a movie, but we don't
Mm.
have the money to actually get actors or we don't know enough people in that kind of situation, I think it's okay to use AI instead of a person. Now, if you're talking big budget or something like that, then yeah, you don't need AI. But something small scale in India, I think it's okay. I
That's
do
dangerous, Kawhi. And only reason I say that's dangerous because you say, for because you say AI is okay for budget reasons. That
like
opens a
for a small
door.
person, like
I mean,
if it
but
was just
that,
like one time decided
uh huh.
tomorrow he wanted to make a movie, but he can't afford actors, in that kind of instance, yeah, it's okay for him to use AI just to get started. But once he starts getting big money, Wonny need to step up and get real people.
See, to me, it muddies the water for that type of conversation, for that type of practice.
Yeah.
Because then, you're going to have people saying, well, hey, I'm sorry, we just ran out of budget for this movie. All the budget went towards this or that, or promotion. And then that gives rooms for even the big movies or even medium size to say, hey, I'm sorry, we ran out of budget. Listen, that shit, and you sometimes it's like the old saying. If you give someone an inch, they'll take a mile. We cannot give AI actors an inch, or they will take a mile. I promise you that.
Facts.
If you give them a rope, they want to be a cowboy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Eddie Murphy. I'm telling you, we cannot allow them to take an inch because this will become a problem and a snowball effect. You know what I mean? We got to
It's
cut this out. We got to cut the head of the snake immediately, or this will be like Hydra for real.
it's definitely going to be abused because this is just we're people. We're gonna do it. We're gonna abuse it regardless.
Oh
But for those
yeah,
people, for those creators who just don't have anything, who just want to get started, who won't abuse it, I just think they should get a fair shot with it.
I think AI should be an assistance, to benefit humankind. Like for instance, I went to Checkers at rallies, right? And
Mm.
they had AI, they had AI taking my order, which I'm cool with because you still have the people in the background listening to make sure the order is correct. And while they're listening, they're still on the line making the food. You know what I mean? So it's not, in that sense, it's not taking them out of job. It's assisting them with their job. This AI actor is not assisting with acting. It's replacing an actor or actress, which I'm not for at all. I'm sorry. I just can't get behind that.
Feel you. And Mafia, that argument that you making, I think that was Alex's argument too, is that he feels like it's a good tool for people who want to be filmmakers but don't have access to the same tools that people in Hollywood have access to.
Yeah,
Which I
specifically
like.
those people.
I mean, but you don't
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
a
but that's
cousin,
not
you
that's
don't
not
got a
what
brother,
Hollywood uses.
a cousin, a friend. Because typically, people who makes movies, they're already in the network of people who are passionate about that kind of stuff, passionate about
Yeah.
script writing, passionate about acting, passionate about, improv or freelancing, or they came from some kind of theater camp or theater class, you know what I mean? So they have people they can reach out to, hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't pay you, but if this goes well, it does look good on your resume going forward, you know what I mean? So typically
Not
there's always someone you can
everyone.
reach out to.
No, I don't think it's everyone. There are some people who just aren't good at, communicating with others and all that. They're just weird. Well, not weird, but they're just people like that who just aren't at that level of communication where this would just help them out. But again,
Hmm.
only for like small scale people. If you're a big movie doing this, no, pay somebody.
Yeah,
But
man.
again, it's going to be abused. It's going to be abused. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
help
That's
going to
what
be
it.
abused. It's,
that was like part of the things that they were protesting when they had
hmm
the actors and writers strike because you know they trying to abuse this AI shit, bro.
Yeah, with the AI scripts, right, Saint? Didn't they have that going on too? I think.
Yeah, like that's all. That
Yeah.
was the whole point,
Now,
bro. Like,
Keisha, I do disagree with that right there. The whole AI scripts, just based on the fact that when I was trying to help my buddy write a book, he tried to let AI write a book, and I had to read that, and it's not the same. It's kind of like writing your own thing, because that's mine's and his big standoff right now. He's still trying to make a book. I'm trying to write it naturally, but he's trying to rely on AI, and I just don't think AI has the creativity that a person could have in that aspect, like writing a story.
No, because they have no soul, or they have no experience with life. There are things that we can pull from that no matter how good AI is, they can't pull from experience or they can't pull from childhood or adulthood, growing up, experiencing culture. It's different to learn about a culture or have knowledge of a culture. It's another thing to actually grow up experiencing that culture and then have that shape your art form, where there's books, movie, music. AI will never be able to replicate that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why AI to me, when it comes to those specific art forms or art forms in period, they'll never be sufficient. They'll never be something that I'm gonna vote for or want to see used.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with Kiso on this. I wish Alex was in here because I know Alex is a big fan of
Definitely
AI,
me too.
but
Yeah, I know he's a big proponent of AI. I definitely love to hear his argument in
Should we
regards to
tag
this.
him in here?
I'm gonna text him.
Yeah, text him. Yeah. Go to
He's on
text him, see if we
standby.
can get him in.
He's just not at home because he said his phone was kind of messing up with StreamYard, so he just said message him when we ready for him.
But yeah, I mean that's all I have for the topics. Is there anything that y'all want to talk about before we get to some reviews?
Saint, didn't you have something?
oh, the Social Network companion movie, whatever. It's not a sequel, but it's a sequel.
Oh, yeah. So Saints right, they did announce there is a follow up to the Social Network, the movie that came out in 2010, I believe, about the creation of Facebook. They're making another movie that it covers, from what I understand, it covers a legal case that Facebook had a few years ago.
Yeah.
So is based on a true event. The biggest thing about this one though is they're recasting the actor that plays Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, they are.
In the first movie, it was Jesse Eisenberg. In this movie, it's going to be Jeremy Irons, or not Jeremy. Is it Jeremy Irons? I can't remember.
Let me look him
Oh,
up.
But
It's a
he's the
sequel to the
actor
Facebook
from
social network.
yeah. They said it's called The Social Reckoning. Is the name of this new movie.
Jeremy Strong, that's his name.
Jeremy
Yep.
Strong. That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Saint.
But it's not a recast because it's not a sequel. From what I've read up on, it's like one of those movies, and I forget one that was like, was it him? It may have been what's it called? Silence of the Lambs. I think it was. It was one of those movies where they had another movie that's not necessarily a sequel, but it's you can watch it back to back as like a companion like kind of movie to it. So it's technically its own thing because like the main characters is like some, I think, some IT people or something like that, some tech people that worked at Facebook. Like it's not really following like Zuckerberg and like directly after that first movie, The Social Network. So knowing that, I'm more interested in the movie now, and it's a solid casting.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, I mean, just for me personally, The Social Network, I've seen it a few times. It's a good movie, but people kind of they talk about it like, oh, it's a modern masterpiece. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. It's really good. It's made really well. It's shot really well. It has an interesting story. The creation of Facebook is an interesting story in and of itself. Really good movie. But I don't think I'm as big as a fan of it as some other people. And that being said, as of right now, I'm not really checking it for this new movie, but we'll see what happens the closer we get to it and trailers come out and things like that. But yeah, it is a long because the first movie came out in 2010, so we talking about 16 years later. They got another joint. It's like a follow up, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll see what's up. We'll see.
I mean, it's Hollywood right now, right? They just kind of just falling back on, old properties, old IPs, old names.
Yep, that's
That's
exactly it. That's exactly it. They going back to the well for things that
Yeah.
worked before instead of, you know.
Oh, speaking of old things, I forgot to even send this. You been seeing that Spider-Man 4 stuff that's been going on?
I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard about it though. Can you go ahead and fill us in?
Yeah, apparently, one of like the original writers
Mm-hmm.
had like pitched the idea of doing Spider-Man 4, bringing back Toby, and they follow basically his life of struggling to be like Spider-Man and a husband and a father. And it seemed like it could be a dope concept, something like the I don't know if you've been reading the Ultimate Spider-Man comics right now.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because he's the dad in that one. It's an alternate universe, but it would be a dope idea if they do it. And I just seen Kristen Dunst said she would be down to come back to do the movie, and
I
it
bet
seemed
she
like
is, but she's
everybody's
looking for
gonna
work.
want to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but I don't know. I'm kind of like I will watch it, but Toby getting up there in age, all of them are getting up in age, and it's like the movie got to really be solid.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to see Toby be Spider-Man again. I mean, like he was cool and what was it?
No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home. He was cool. And I enjoyed seeing Toby, but I don't know if I want to see a whole. I rather see low key. Give me Andrew Garfield. You know, now if they want to dive into Andrew Garfield, you know what I'm saying, especially saying how he was out there murdering villains because of when he lost the old girl, she died. Give me that. Like, give me a dark Spider-Man movie. Like, listen, man, it's dark. He's going through depression. He's sad. He's miserable. Like, he's giving villains no sway. Like, listen, man, I'm just taking y'all out, 100%. Give me that. I'd rather have that instead of Tobey Maguire.
No.
Honestly.
Now, what about this? If they do the Tobey Maguire, what if the
Mhm.
focus went solely on him? What if it was just like a mix between him and his kid?
Now, didn't y'all just say y'all don't want to see the side people in Spider-Man video games? So y'all want to see him in the movies?
Oh
I
shit!
have not said that, so I cannot attest to that.
I'm just saying. Like, I know people are
That's
complaining
different
about
though.
seeing it. You know what I mean?
That's different. And when I'm picking up a controller, I want to play as Spider-Man. I don't want to play
I
as
got you. I
nobody else.
got you. I got you. I ain't gonna
Because
push
I'm
the issue
thinking
on
you
that.
could kind of see how like his kid kind of coming to the own is probably taking over the Spider-Man mantle, seeing how he's
You talking
handling
about
that issue.
Mayday?
Huh?
You talking about Mayday? His daughter?
Well, whoever they got for to be his kid for Spider-Man 4.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. If I want to see any mental being taken over, it's not a Spider-Man movie. It's a Batman movie. Give me you
Dick
know what I'm
Grayson,
saying? Yeah, man. Like give me Dick Grayson. Give me old boy from Batman Beyond. I forgot his name.
Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, Terry McGinnis. Yeah, like give me that, man. Or even give me his son. You know what I mean? Damien. You know what I'm saying? Like give me that. If we're talking about passing the torch, give me the Batman universe. I'd rather see it from them. I think they have more interesting more interesting successors instead of Spider-Man. At least that's my opinion anyway.
That's a fair take, but we got about 2 or 3 decades before that happens.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that, my boy. All right, Wonny, what's up, babe? What's next?
Well, that's all I had. We can go ahead and get into the reviews if y'all ready.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Did it?
All right, man. So, real quick, I've messaged Alex. I don't know where he's
Mm-hmm.
at. He's probably busy or he can't join right now. So,
Probably the Bussy Factory. Who knows?
Something was going
Wanted-
on with his phone and StreamYard. That's why he had to leave earlier.
that's fine. So, hopefully he can come in later and then we'll get his thoughts on this. But I do want to go ahead and get the reviews for him out of the way since Sink gave his review in the last show, but we didn't get anybody else's review.
Yeah, we didn't get yours either.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so I had a chance to go see it, but I was waiting because my younger brother wanted me to take him to see it. But he's been busy with like football and stuff. But now that I just read today, the movie's actually going to hit streaming next week, Tuesday the 7th. So if I'm being real with y'all, I'm gonna just watch the shit at the crib, bro. I'm watching.
I ain't
at the
mad at
crib,
that. I ain't mad
and
at that.
then I'll come back with a review the next show. But for those that didn't get to review the film, Kisa, we got you on here. I know you saw it. Mafia saw it. Let's go ahead and get y'all thoughts on him. I know y'all talked about it on delayed takes and other places. So you don't got to be long winded if you don't want. But just give us your overall thoughts, how you feel about the movie. Kiso, you're the guest, so I would like to start with you if you feel ready.
Absolutely missing, man. I thought Saint was a bit overcritical. I thought him, to me, it's a decent C tier movie. You know what I'm saying? I would give it, I said 5 before on delayed takes. I give it a 6, only because I do like the certain message it plays with, the certain aspects the movie plays with, far as um like religious takes and sports takes and fandom takes. I really like that. I don't I think it's not a horror movie. It's more body horror than horror. I know I did a review, last time, for those who were there. But just to give a brief, like I said, it's more body horror. To me, it's not supposed to be funny, but I found it comical. I think Marlon Wayans is just naturally funny. Even when he's trying to be serious, I'm like, bro, it's just it's a certain way he delivered lines. It's like you trying to be serious, but it just came off funny. It's the way he is. Um, I just don't think it's that bad of a movie. I think it's a movie that it's okay to put on in the background while you're watching it. You don't got to be like glued all the way in. Now, if you aren't, you're gonna miss certain themes, right? Of course. But what in the world? But
Well, well,
that threw
well,
me off. That threw me off.
fucktards.
That threw me off. Let me go and continue this real quick, my man. But like I said, I don't think it's as bad as people say. I think it's a good, hey, put on in the background. You're doing dishes, you're at home streaming movie, but I don't think it's worth like, hey, this movie is just nasty. This movie is terrible. Never watch this movie. Throw it in the dumpster. I don't think it's that kind of movie, man. I think it's a good C tier movie. It's not an A tier movie. I don't think it's trying to be an A tier movie, honestly. I think the movie set out to accomplish what it was trying to accomplish, to be honest with you.
Interesting. I know you can't be talking about him, are you?
I'm talking
We
about
are.
him. I'm talking about him.
Well,
We
I
are.
am just in fucking time.
Yes, you are, my brother. Go ahead and
Just in time.
speak your truth. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Hey Saint, go ahead and take your dildo off the shower wall. All right. Go be busy in another room because
Mm,
what you did, and make sure y'all go watch delayed takes. Make sure y'all go watch delayed takes. Shout out to
definitely support the
Docs.
brother.
Shout
Yeah.
shout out to them boys. Who are the other? I'm not Docs,
Kiki.
Kiki. Who else? Deontay on there. Mafia Quad. Kiso was even on. Shout out. Go watch the last delayed takes
Absolutely.
podcast.
Absolutely.
Red Bussy
Absolutely.
was on there too.
But the moment you watch it, make sure you report it and leave a dislike on that motherfucker for what Saint did, boy. Because what you did, you are the very cancer that the movie industry is trying to eradicate from the body of cinema. Do you hear what I'm saying? So you and I spoke a little bit about him.
Yeah, we did.
You and I spoke a little bit.
A little bit.
And
We dabble. We
so
dabble. We
so
dabble
I'm
here and there.
sure I'm sure you've given the is my mic okay? I'm on my phone.
Nah, but you're good. You're good.
Good. You
You
sound
good. You
good.
sound good. You sound excellent.
I can and I can't stay for long, brothers. I am out of town. I apologize. This bi-weekly schedule, I do love it, but I do always end up having to do something. So I apologize to not only the panel, because I want to be here, but I apologize to the viewers. Y'all deserve a full cast. So, let me get that out the way. But secondly, Kiso, I'm gonna trust that you gave them a good synopsis of what to expect from this movie. And I'm sure they've watched a ton of reviews already, and I know Wonton's gonna give his thoughts as well. But I want to focus on Saint. Because what Saint and I got into an argument about is that this movie, how did he put it, was one of the worst movies he's seen this year.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said, brother. That's what he said.
And I started listing off movies. I said, Flight Risk came out this year, right?
That movie's better.
I didn't watch that, brother.
Saint.
I'm putting this over. I'm putting Flight Risk over this.
The
Saint, I got a question. Saint, I got a question. I got a question. Say if you live at home with your parents, right? And you run out of body wash. And the only other body wash in the tub is your sister's, but that ain't my body wash. I can't use it. You still stink. So just because you didn't see it, don't mean that movie didn't come out this year. Calling this the worst, I'm gonna make it all make sense. Calling this movie one of the worst movies of the year is what pissed me off. Because for those that haven't seen it, they already have a stigma with Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
They already have an idea of like, man, they said the last one was bad. Keep in mind, a lot of people that don't like Jordan Peele movies usually don't watch them. They usually don't. They usually can't even tell you what happened in the movie.
I've watched all the movies, brother.
No, I'm taking this off of you, Sam. I'm taking this off of you. when we beat up a movie unnecessarily because this is my thing, I think they be trying to attack Jordan. I don't be thinking they attacking the movie for real, because these movies don't be bad. Like, we sit here and talk about these movies, and I'm like, can y'all give me another movie that's trying to pull this shit off? Can y'all give me another movie that's giving us something different other than Annabelle Part 10? Can we get something that's not The Conjuring?
The Woman in the Yard?
Can we? The Woman in the Yard was fucking trash. That's the type of movies we should be saying is the worst movies of the year. Like The Conjuring. We want another movie where the demon was us all along, and we scream, "You're not real." Nigga, come on, bro. Give me something that speaks about from the framework and the thread of Western culture, football. Give me something that speaks to when we see comments about modern slavery, when we see something that there's something wicked about that, when we see them turn a blind eye to CTE, when we see the raping of players, and we see Hollywood taking these people, when we see the industry take these people and spit them out and they're never the same, you start to wonder, what is it about that wicked lifestyle? It has to be something. What they're doing is they're playing on the macabre of the anonymity and the mystery that comes with that lifestyle. That is what that movie is doing. It went very far left. I agree. I do not think, other than Jerry Jones, I don't think they're gay. I don't think that they're trying to I don't think they're sacrificing each other. Well, there was one point where he was saying that he was rating the inches of his players' dicks, but I don't think that these people are sacrificing one another. I don't think that they're saying, "I'll kill myself to make sure you drink the blood," but it's taking a deep turn. I'll give a great example. Midsommar was a movie that it was a metaphor for a dying relationship. Midsommar was an allegory for a toxic relationship and killing yourself within it to free yourself. There's a reason why she burned that nigga at the stake. There's a reason for that. So this movie is doing the same thing, where it's the pipeline to do that, where you forego your other potential, you forego your health, you forego your family. There's a scene in that movie where it basically all connects to say, you never had a choice in this. They're speaking to the pipeline. They're speaking to the selflessness. They're speaking to the cult-like activity. That's what they're speaking to. Now, you may not feel like it was scary. That's fine. You may not feel like it was very, you might feel like the payoff wasn't worth it. But what we will not do, and what I will not allow, is to say that they didn't try something new. That's my main argument. They're trying to give us something different. That's what I appreciate. The reason I like Quentin Tarantino films is because he pushes dialogue. He pushes the characters to interact in ways that they have an on-screen comfortability that we don't see in other films. There's a reason why people love to work with him. There's a reason why we get some of their best performances on a Quentin Tarantino film. Because as a director, he requires that of them. Do you see what I'm saying? There's certain things, and like I said, I'm not a Jordan Peele stan, but I am a defender of his creativity.
You sound like one. You sound like one.
I'm not a Jordan Peele stan. I never even watched Key and Peele.
Hey, Saint, this shit don't make no sense. He just talking about trying something new, nigga. Do you like when your parents try something new, nigga, on Thanksgiving, nigga? Huh?
Redhead,
you don't
Redhead,
nigga.
Hold on, Redhead.
That shit was ass, nigga. Just because the dude don't make
you took the upside down tomahawk double bombardier pork chop in 5 minutes, and we let you have it. We let you be creative culinarily.
This nigga heard Gucci Man and said 10 out of 10. Masterpiece.
Bam.
Thank you.
Okay, can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question?
Can I ask y'all a question? Different. It was good. Like,
did y'all feel like it was shot well? Did y'all feel like it was shot well?
No.
Oh, you gotta be. Hey, Kiso.
Nigga.
What's up?
Kiso, slap one titty for me for the chat. These niggas said the movie wasn't shot well.
It was shot well, bro.
When I watched Weapons,
that was a well shot movie,
bro. I'm sorry. Way better horror films, bro.
Facts. That shit stinks, Saint. I don't know.
Especially when you have the Jordan Peele name just on it. Because if it would have been a hit, them niggas would have been praising Jordan Peele. They would have been like, "Oh my goodness, he's there again. He's at it again."
And because the movie ass, they keep pointing. He didn't write it. He didn't direct it. It's not his fault.
Bam.
You see it.
Like, Oh my god! Like
I haven't seen the movie yet, still, so I can't shit on it too much. But
one time, as a nigga, y'all know me. I'm an encyclopedia when it comes to football knowledge, but I don't watch it. Like y'all know, I don't watch sports, even though I'm very knowledgeable in every sport on earth. Right?
That's true.
You give me a 2006 Michael Vick on an O line that Kaepernick had back in 2020. It's go like I can do this. I really do that. So when it comes to these movies, bro, as somebody who don't watch football and is a very casual voyeur observer, that's French for observer, I enjoyed it. So either Saint ain't never touched a pigskin in his life other than his dick, or he just don't get it.
Hold on, wait, Judas, wait.
I just realized, where the fuck is Taarec?
I don't know, dog. Taarec vanished earlier. Maybe he went to go strap
ping
something.
pong player.
You said what, Mafia Quad?
Who's the greatest ping pong player?
I can't say the player, but I can say the match. It was me and your mama Mouth. But like I said, Saint, I respect Saint as I respect
hold on,
Saint.
Judas, hold on. I will have you sex traffic tonight. Don't play with me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have your buddy Autumn sex traffic tonight.
Actually, nigga, that's a good use of time. I respect Saint. I respect his movie posters. I respect his glasses. I respect his pink lips. But
I just had to come up. Tell me, what the hell? Why they gotta be pink?
I'm gonna bend your stuff over. All I'm saying is, I wanted to come on here tonight. If y'all really want to hear me and Saint really go back and forth and dig in deep with Kiki and Docs and all them, go watch the last episode of Delayed Takes.
Yes,
but
sir.
honestly, so yeah, I haven't been able to. I've been working a lot. I haven't been able to see a lot of movies. What I am gonna see this upcoming week is Smashing Machine, and I'm gonna go see Anemone. So I guess next episode I'll be able to speak. Did anybody see Anemone yet?
What about Tron?
Nah, the street saying it's mid.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta see Tron too.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Perfect.
Yeah, come on Thursday.
Yep.
Next week we got Tron, Anemone, Smashing Machine. I know Red Pig gonna talk about Smashing Machine tonight, but I want to say shout out to y'all boys. We are to go out, so I've been screaming in this nigga house, so I'm gonna go real quick. But yeah, Saint eat my ass. You too, Judas.
Damn, we outside too.
You are Judas, dumbass.
Red Pig, glad to have you, brother. Do you want to give your thoughts on him?
Is Wonton talking?
Yeah, he's talking right now. Yeah,
he's talking.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
I gotta leave. Hold on.
Oh, my mic keeps going down.
It might be some issues with the stream, y'all. Taarec and Buck said they trying to join, but it's not letting them. I just shared a link, a new link. Shit, it might be the same link. I don't know.
I mean, I'm on my laptop just fine, bro. I boot the laptop up. You know what I mean? I went to the Discord. I clicked the link in the movie guys chat. Got right on in, bro.
I don't know what's going on, y'all. See, look, now Red Pig can't get back in here. I'm like, oh no, there he go. Red Pig, you good?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Big 18, are you good, brother?
Real quick, shout out to Alex, Big Greasy Ebony. He just gifted a Movie Guys membership. Appreciate you, Alex. Appreciate that, brother. Red Pig, do you want to give your thoughts on him?
Not really. With Saint, think about the movie. I think the same. We echo the same opinions.
Same sentiments, right?
Yes, sir.
So the movie is boo-boo. It's stinky.
Not very good. I'm not gonna say it's complete trash like Saint, but it's not very good.
That's what I'm saying. It's not trash. That's what I keep saying. It's not a trash movie.
It's at the highest. It's a 5 out of 10.
I said that. Well, I give it a 6. 5 out of 6. Oh, I'm gonna say more of a 6.
You're being too generous.
I just like the themes of the movie, man. I like the themes. I like the message that it tackles. I like the I mean, everything Adam's already said, right? I don't want to be hashy, but I enjoyed those themes of the movie. I really did, 100%. But let's go on to the next review, Wonny. Let's get it.
Well, we didn't get Mafia's thoughts on
Mafia saw him?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't even know you saw him, Mafia. My bad. Go ahead, do your thing, baby.
We talked about it, Kiso.
Oh, we did in chat. Hey, brother, man. All I've been doing is playing. Got doggone Ghost of Yote. I'm sorry, brother. My mind is just ghost. But go ahead.
You're good. I'm just gonna speed run this real quick. So what worked? I thought the first half of the movie was interesting before it started getting that whole cult aspect stuff. That's where it kind of completely lost me as a viewer. What didn't work? I don't think they really they should have fleshed out that whole cult stuff a little bit more. I noticed it was there, but I couldn't tell like everybody else where it was going. I'm just like, okay, what is this? Y'all doing this ritual and shit?
Ritualistic. I mean,
I
this
didn't
is a
get.
parallel to real football. You know how they be saying certain games are rigged, how this is rigged in the NFL, how that's rigged. It's supposed to be a parallel to that. You know what I mean? Like, and also supposed to be a parallel. Like, listen, we're willing to sacrifice whatever it takes. You know, we're willing to sacrifice how many black kids it takes to get a championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I want to preface this. I don't watch sports or anything like that. I know nothing about sports, so this was all just new territory. The only
Hmm.
thing I got from the movie was that they groomed the guy.
Yeah, definitely did, Groom.
So yeah, for me, him just didn't work. It's not a completely bad movie. I
Hmm.
think for me, it was like I gave it a D because at least it held my interest for a little bit. It wasn't the worst movie I've seen this year. The worst movie that has come out this year is Abraham Boys. Don't
I ain't
see
even see
that.
that.
That is the worst movie of the year. I can say that I've seen 95 movies this year.
Dang, dog. Like, where do you find the
In
time to
theater.
do this? By the way, like, where do you find the time to try to
For
do
real.
this?
Let's see, Fridays, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yo, that
Tuesday night,
nigga, he don't do
Wednesday
nothing
night.
but watch movies. He don't play games and then he don't do nothing. He don't exercise. He just
Red
watch
Pill,
Still
movies.
how
He
ain't
do
don't
I
take
not
shot.
go?
showers.
Wait, no,
He hop
he
out the
games.
bed, go
Wait a
straight to
minute.
AMC. Yeah,
He said, "Go
No,
straight
no,
to AMC."
he
That's it.
games, bro.
So
that's
Red
for
Pill,
Fucking
you
him,
just
zero
hit
man.
up
came
a
out. He was
whole bunch
whooping
of lives.
everybody's ass.
He said he get
Number
off work,
one,
go right to AMC. Piggy.
Yeah, like what?
I'm in
What's the
better shape than Peggy. I'm physically
what?
stronger
Why
than
you
her.
keep?
I can
Why you
outrun
keep
her.
Believe
saying
that
that?
foot race.
I can bench more than Peggy. Like
I
Peggy and
believe
me,
that. I
when it
believe that.
comes to working out, Peggy can't touch me.
Oh my god.
I like that. Ooh, you
Number
hear that?
two, Peggy in
Hey,
his
we need that
life
foot
has never
race.
beat more games than me. I've
Do we
got
need
over
that?
30 games beaten. You
Uh
can't do
oh.
that.
Uh
You're
You got
oh.
not
a bunch
built
of
like that
bullshit
in
on
the
your
game.
list. You got a bunch of bullshit on your list.
Call him up.
Bro,
Call him out.
you have Suicide Squad.
That's the only
That's an
game you can say.
automatically
Like
that's an
what? What
automatic
the
F.
hell?
You are not the
Like,
same gamers, man. You can't
like
beat the
you got
games
you
I
got
beat.
that trash ass anime game on your. What's the name of that
It
game? Saints
scored
Row?
higher than Suicide Squad. What are we
Like
talking
what? It's
about?
still trash. What are you
It's
talking about?
better than your game.
He kind
Like
of
what?
just
At
Justin
least
Bieber you just now, bro.
what
So
the
you
hell?
don't get it.
And here's the thing, Red Pick. I beat one of your favorite games on the hardest difficulty. You can't do that. Kids Move even did it,
Mm.
and you can't do it.
What are you talking about? What game are you talking about?
Last of Us Part 1. I beat that shit on grounded. You can't do that.
I can do that. That's easy.
Now, Kids Move did it before you. Let that
Yo,
That's
sink
y'all want to
in.
bet
easy.
money on it?
That's
He
easy.
can't. He's not a better game
Listen,
than Kids
Let's make
listen,
a
Move.
bet, bro.
listen. I'm a better moviegoer than you. How about that? Nigga?
How many
My,
movies you seen this year?
that
Fighting
don't mean
words right
nothing.
there.
That
Matter
don't
of
mean
fact, who
nothing.
Here we
saw
go.
the
Here we
best
go.
animated movie of the past decade?
Are you
Oh,
crazy? All
bring
right,
it
all
up.
right.
Bring
Next,
it
hey,
up.
go
Hey,
ahead with
what is
yours,
it
brother.
again?
Go ahead with yours,
Ninja
Nezha.
brother.
2. Red Peg
Go
has
ahead.
Oh,
not seen
Nezha.
Ninja 2. The highest
I've been
grossing
calling Nezha.
animated movie of all
Go ahead
time.
with your
Red
review,
Peg has
brother.
not
I'm not
seen it.
finna do this.
You
All right,
can't.
yeah. Let's go back to him. Let's talk about back to him.
He said you can't.
All right, let's talk about back to him, fellas. So what's up, Quad?
So yeah,
Finish
I
the
gave it a D.
thoughts.
It's not the worst movie I've seen this year.
Uh huh.
It just wasn't the movie for me.
Understood. What up, BT? What's good, baby? You
It was
seen him?
good.
Yo, was good, was good. Nah. I just got back last week
Okay.
trying to get my life straight. Damn, jet lag got me messed up, so
Man,
I'm
I can
trying
only
to play
imagine,
catch
bro.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to play catch, and apparently it's coming to digital October 7th already. They
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Get to watch it from the crib.
Hey man,
so
4 more days, man. 4 more days.
that tells me what I'm in for.
That's how you know it's a terrible movie. That's how you know it's a terrible movie. They put it on DVD on streaming. That's a terrible
It
movie. Ain't make no money. It lost some money. Actually.
Bro, I was in India when the movie came out in theaters. I
Mm-hmm.
just got back. It's already on streaming. That's crazy.
Hey man,
Yeah,
they
that's
saying that
wild.
they
Yeah.
want more people to experience the movie. That's it, man. Like they want to reach a wider audience. That's all they saying. You
Oh,
know what I
bro.
mean?
Mug flopped. It is
Oh
what it
yeah,
is.
that's what it is. Yeah.
They want to
Hey
reach a
man, but
wider audience.
BT the horror guy, man. I can't wait for his
He
thoughts
is,
on that
but I
shit.
will say it is more body horror than actually horror. It's not a scary movie. It's supposed to be body horror, I think, because it's definitely not scary
You
at all.
say that, but I don't even get that either. And I don't even like body horror shit.
I will say about it though, I mean, based off the reception I've seen, and I've been a Jordan Peele critic, I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair to people
It is
just putting
unfair.
this on Jordan Peele.
Nah, it ain't. You know
I
why?
think it's unfair too, BT. I
You
think
know
it's
what?
unfair as well.
He read the script and he signed off. That so he yeah, nigga, it's on him. Fuck.
But he didn't make the movie though, so he was
But
just
he
trying to
read
help
the
out a
script.
homie.
Mafia, he knew.
Bro, like he
He
did it for
read
his
the
home,
damn.
but listen, bro, like he
I
did it for
haven't
his
seen
homie.
the
He like, you know
movie, so
what?
I
My
can't
homie a
say how
bone.
bad the script is or anything
You know what I
like
mean?
that. But I'm just like, damn. How often do you see a producer get cooked like this over the movie?
Never, bro. Never
Like
really.
Wonny, if Red Peg wrote a movie and it was trash, you still put it out there because that's your
Yeah,
homie,
I'm saying
right?
because your homie, you know what I'm saying? Like you mess with him like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just I just don't think it's fair. Now I have to see how bad it is. Now if it's really that bad, then I might be like, all right, nigga, why'd you bankroll this shit? But I wouldn't act like the movie's bad because it's a Jordan Peele production, which is what a lot of people are seeming to act like right now. And I'm going in with an open mind. Maybe who knows? I might like it because now my expectations have been lowered.
Yeah, definitely lower. Definitely lower.
And I was hyped for the movie. Like I was hyped. I was like, all right, Marlon, okay, fucking Withers in the joint. I'm like NFL football type of shit. Okay, I see you. Jordan Peele produced. I like Jordan Peele's movies. While I
Yeah, all
do
the
think
check boxes, right?
majority is overhyped, but I was excited. And I like the trailers I seen. But we'll see.
It comes out to digital, streaming Tuesday.
Yeah, which means I'll probably have it by Sunday.
No, this is what you need to do. Tuesday, F1 comes out on physical release. Go ahead and support that, brother. Real cinema.
F1 was fire. Yeah, F1 is fire.
Yeah, go support that, brother.
Him.
Matter of fact, go support Spawn because you the horror guy. So it's spooky season. You feel me? So go support that. That 4K.
Oh, matter of fact, they got him on Stremio already. I might
There
watch
you go.
that
Go ahead and do it tonight.
There
I'm
you
see
go.
it, man. Go ahead and put it up tonight, man.
Yo, BT, when you watch on Stremio, is that shit clear or is it like cam quality?
No, I don't watch nothing cam quality. 4K UHD.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that.
Now let me ask you this, because I don't know if you've seen they spilling the beans about Stremio on Twitter. It's going viral.
I was like, yo, you making it hot. I wasn't gonna say that. I didn't.
But they said it's free. I thought you was paying for it.
No, Stremio is free. You just gotta download. Never mind. That's for all. We can talk about it at home base.
Okay.
I made the block.
BT, watch all you can because they're about to take it down, buddy.
Listen, man, we support movies. We watch movies. We pay for movies. We buy movies as well.
Stremio itself there's nothing wrong with Stremio. Stremio does nothing. It's nothing but a platform that houses all. So Stremio at its base, like if you just downloaded Stremio, it houses all your streaming apps in one roof. So everything from Disney Plus, Netflix, whatever streaming apps you're subscribed to will be housed under Stremio. It'll be all integrated into Stremio, so you don't have to jump from app to app or whatever. There's other things you can do involved in Stremio that bypasses all those other things. But Stremio itself, there's nothing illegal or wrong with Stremio. It's just a platform that houses everything that you're already subscribed to.
No, you cook, buddy. I already reported you to the FBI. I'm wearing a wire.
Hey, I already got a warrant, nigga. Come get me.
You're already in the system.
Oh man.
All right, bro. Let's keep it going with the reviews. I want to get into this joint from Mafia. You saw a movie called Dead Winter. Let me pull up a synopsis on this joint right quick. Hold up. Oh, I'm sorry. Dead of Winter. That's the title. Dead of Winter.
2025. Apparently, I think there's another one before it.
Yes, sir. So this one is the synopsis. It says a grief-stricken widow stops by a remote cabin after getting lost on the back roads of Minnesota in the middle of winter. She soon finds herself in a desperate fight for survival as she encounters a murderous couple holding a young woman hostage. What were your thoughts on Dead of Winter?
Yeah, it was actually a pretty solid thriller. So what worked for the film? First of all, Emma Thompson's performance in this movie was pretty good for her to be like a 66-year-old woman and to do what she had to do in this movie. She pretty much carried the film in a mostly believable way. There are probably like two things that are just like, okay, 66-year-old woman will probably be dead in this situation. But other than that, for the most part, she carried the movie. The atmosphere, the cinematography, and the tension in the movie was on point. The film has like an icy, isolated setting. So that really keeps the mood real tense to the point where it kind of feels like the environment itself is alive because they're out in this icy area. No one's out there other than this little cabin and this little spot where, what do you call it? Where they ice fish at. So it's a pretty barren like mood. What'd you say, Kiso?
Like, you mean like Antarctica or something?
Yeah, you know how the lakes kind of freeze over during the winter,
Yeah.
and how
Okay.
people
Yeah.
just go out there and kind of fish. It's just like the environment's just kind of alive in a way.
All right. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I think the movie is pretty entertaining. It's a solid thriller for anyone that appreciates like survival stories. If you like that, I don't see how you couldn't enjoy this one. Going into what didn't work for me, I think the one thing that holds the movie back is like the villain's kind of underdeveloped. And I'll give an example. It's like the villain, for some reason, well, the villain is dying. They don't say what, but she's trying to take an organ, I think a liver from the girl they kidnapped, and she plans on like she's planning to get the liver and have someone transplanted in her, but they never really go more into why other than you sick, like what are you sick with? Kind of very underdeveloped villain, in my opinion. The pacing in the movie sometimes kind of dragged out unnecessarily. For example, there is one scene with a woman, she's trying to stitch herself up from like a gunshot wound she got. It took a few minutes when it should have only been like a little jump scene, maybe a second or two. But other than those nitpicks, I really like the movie. I gave it a C.
Okay, let's see.
Nice,
Well,
man. Check
appreciate
that
your
out when it
review,
comes to.
Mafia.
Is it coming to streaming yet, or do you know when? I might check it out on streaming.
It's still in theaters now because I saw it early. I went to one of the secret movie premieres to see it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I gotta check those out. I know EMC be doing them a lot too.
Yes, sir. We'll appreciate you again, Mafia.
No problem.
So for this next one, I'm gonna give a quick review. I actually saw a film. I think it was last week. Netflix got a few new movies added to the service the past few weeks, and they got 28 years later. 28 years later is on Netflix.
Yes, sir.
So I got a chance to watch it. For whatever reason, I don't remember what happened, but when that film came out, I didn't get to see it in the theater. But I did see it now. So real quick, what I want to say is I remember when this movie came out, it was kind of split. It was like people either loved it or people hated it. I do remember seeing that on like social media and Twitter. What I'll say about this movie for myself, I tried to watch the original, the 28 Days Later, earlier this year. I couldn't finish it. The movie, I'm gonna be real, it wasn't interesting. And the way that it's shot, the way that it was shot at that time, the movie looks very, very like outdated, and it was a hard watch. I'll just put it that way. So I didn't finish the OG. Maybe that's why I wasn't looking forward to the new one. But now that I've seen it, it actually doesn't share a lot of details with that OG movie. Like obviously it takes place in the same, world, but it's not like a direct follow-up in the sense where like you have to watch the first one to watch this. So I kind of like that aspect of it. But what I'll say is this: the movie is not scary. It's not a horror movie, in my opinion. At least not by what was shown on the screen. It's a horror movie based on like the plot, zombies, but it's not that type of movie to me. It wasn't really scary. This movie almost kind of felt like a coming of age story. It felt like a story about accepting grief, and it had all types of stuff like that. I really, really liked the film's message. I did. I also thought the story was interesting, and I really liked the performances. You got your boy in it. What's my man's name? He played
Jack O'Connell.
He played Craven. Aaron Taylor
Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he plays the dad in this movie. I thought he was great, bro. He's a great actor.
He's a good actor.
I feel like we don't usually get to see him act with like his natural accent because he is British. We don't get to see that often. I guess we have seen it more recently because he was British in Bullet Train and in Nosferatu. But it was just kind of cool seeing him, in like his natural form, I guess. Very, very good actor. The young actor that plays his son in the movie, I thought he was great. I don't know what his experience level is as far as acting, but he did a great job. He did a great job with this movie. You had Jodie Comer, she played the mom, and then Jack O'Connell does make an appearance at the end, but he's supposed to have a bigger role in the next movie. But just sticking with this one, visually the movie looked very good. I remember they said they shot the movie on like modified iPhones. For that to be the case, the movie looks really, really good. There's some really cool shots in here. But yeah, man, I guess I don't want to say too much because a lot of the stuff I would say is kind of like spoilery. But just sticking with the theme of the movie, like the life lessons that the young character learns throughout the film's plot and everything, I really, really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the aspect of them showing the different. They do show the different levels of, I guess, consciousness with the zombies. So like some are like mindless, your typical zombie. Some are actually like very intelligent and smart. They have the alphas who are like they like essentially like the leaders of the pack. They show you like different levels of the infected and how they change over time. I thought that was cool. The alpha was cool as hell. You get to see him do a lot of kill scenes.
You like this hog leg?
Yo, man, he was ass naked in the movie.
That shit was hanging, brother.
Shit look like me out there. But yeah, man, he was ripping heads off, all types of shit. So the movie does get graphic whenever the alpha's around, but just great performances. I really, really enjoyed the story. That's why to me, this movie, I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. I do wish I would have saw this in theaters. I'm gonna check out the new one. This is definitely a solid 8 out of 10. It might even be 8.5. I really enjoyed this movie. It was a good
9,
watch.
bro. Give it a 9.
I can't. I don't know if I can say a 9, but it's teetering 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. What carried it for me really was the performances and the storyline. Because at the end of the day, it's about this kid and his family, his mom who's sick, and just him accepting like. I can't say too much.
Yeah, it's a spoiler. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Did you watch? I know you said you saw Days and you didn't like it, but did you watch Weeks?
Oh God.
No. I didn't see that one.
Don't. Please don't.
I didn't watch it. You know why I didn't watch it? Because people said it wasn't good. I saw a lot of people say it wasn't good. And granted, I should form my own opinion. That's true, but I just didn't watch it.
Well, yeah. Why?
I want to see your opinion. It has a phenomenal opening. I don't think anybody, and even people who didn't like the movie, say that opening is cinema.
No, the opening's good. The cast is some of them are good, but it's just like overall, that movie is bad, bro. Like
And I will say, my guy in the movie, I always say his name wrong. Rafe Fiennes.
Yes, there to go.
I used to think his name was Ralph Fiennes. I thought his name was Ralph Fiennes. Apparently, it's Rafe Fiennes. Great actor, and he was great in this movie too. I really liked his character. I really like what they did with his character, and I'm excited to see more in the next movie. Which, by the way, the next movie is supposed to come out in January. I'm really confused why they're releasing it in January.
So let me ask you, bro, because you know who's directing the sequel, right? And who did like the ending?
It wasn't Danny Boyle who doing it.
No, it's directed by the same director of the Marvels.
Are you serious? The black woman?
Yeah, I'm being dead serious.
Oh, Nia DaCosta. She did Candyman too, the remake.
Yeah, that's why the tone was so different at the end.
That's interesting. I wonder why they. I mean, I don't have anything against her. I mean, I can't say too much about her. I mean, obviously she did the Marvels, but outside of Marvel, I didn't see the Candyman reboot, so I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I thought it was decent. Like, especially
it was a good movie.
Since it connected to like the original film, I thought it was really good.
Okay.
Got too much hate because it's not the original.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it, bro. Just because of the story they had in this one and the actors, I'm excited to see what they do. And then, like BT said, Jack O'Connell, he's having a big year. He was in Sinners, then he was in this, and then he's going to be in the next joint. So, a lot of great actors in this new 28 years later series. I'm fucking with it.
Sure.
But that's all I had, man. I want to get to another review. Let's talk about The Strangers Part 2, because that's a recent film that came out since our last pod. Which, by the way, Taarec saw the movie, but for some reason he's having trouble joining the StreamYard. I don't know why. But see, Taarec always has issues. Like he'll be in here and then it'll kick him out and he has to come back.
Hey
I don't
man,
know.
is
I
he
don't know
ducking
what's
the
going on.
pod? Is Taarec ducking the pod?
No,
I don't.
it's not him. It was tweaking on me earlier too.
And
Yeah, I
it
don't
was
know.
tweaking on me.
But we can go ahead and get to the Strangers Part 2. Mafia, you saw it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bet. So real quick, I know this is a follow-up to The Strangers Part 1, which is a part of the whole essentially reboot or remake of the original Strangers series.
Correct.
If I'm not mistaken, Part 1 came out last year, and now here we are with this one, Part 2, and then we got Part 3 coming as well.
Right.
Let me do a quick synopsis. It says here, after learning that one of their victims, Maya, is still alive, 3 mass maniacs return to finish the job. With nowhere to run and no one to trust, Maya soon finds herself in a brutal fight for survival against psychopaths who are more than willing to kill anyone who stands in their way. What did you think about The Strangers Part 2, Mafia?
Now, 1 second. Is this a reboot or a sequel?
This movie's a sequel to a reboot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So chapter 1 was a reboot. And
so the original Strangers came out in the 2000s. They released a reboot last year, The Strangers Part 1. This is the sequel to that.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Mafia.
All right, so Strangers Chapter 2. So first things first. Overall, the first movie is better than this one, but they did one thing that'll always make me put this movie over the first one. They killed the boyfriends. That's in the trailers. That's not a spoiler. If you saw the first Strangers movie, you would know why I said that. Most hated character for me.
Of course, they killed the boyfriend. I'm happy. Yeah, let's go.
Now that he's out, the movie, to me, is better. But overall, the first one's a much better movie. But still, what worked? This movie is a lot faster to get into the violence compared to the first one. The first movie did a lot of world building. About first 15 minutes of this one, they're at the hospital. Violence is happening. You're getting what you came for from the get-go. You don't have to wait for it. From there, it does do a good job at setting up the tension. Specifically in the first act at the hospital, it does a great job as she's trying to run away from the strangers, trying to survive. They have a lot of good tense scenes in there. Unfortunately, that is not carried throughout the rest of the movie, which I'll get into what didn't work for me. What didn't work is this movie has a lot of pointless scenes that really don't matter to the overall plot. For example, let's just say in the middle of the movie, there's a scene where the woman is attacked, but it's not by the strangers, and that whole scene has no bearing on the movie whatsoever. And that scene's probably like, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. So you just wasted 10 to 20 minutes for nothing to something that has, again, no bearing on the movie later on. The strangers in this movie, just like in the first movie, they were underutilized. Despite them having, I guess, more screen time in this movie, they are heavily underutilized, just like in the first movie. Because outside of the hospital, the only really other time you see them getting into action is like towards the end of the movie. So like the whole middle section is kind of slow and barren for them. And one of the main things I have to take away from the movie is they humanize 1 to 2 of the strangers. So if you ever saw the original Strangers movies, they're kind of like Michael Myers, except they talk, but they don't do a lot of talking. They just kill to kill. There is no complex motivation or anything behind it.
There's no, you know what I mean? So there's no sense to it.
Matter of fact, in Strangers Chapter 1, when the girl asks them why they're doing this, and they just said because you're here.
Yeah.
But in this movie, 1 of the strangers, possibly 2, depending on how you look at the movie, was given they humanize them a little bit. They have some sort of kind of a motivation. And it's honestly kind of stupid. I don't want to spoil it, but that kind of took me out the movie because I'm just like, the main purpose of these strangers is we just kill to kill. We don't need a motivation. We just do it like Nike.
They just own that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like they really about that for real, you know what I mean? They about that
Right.
kid on life for real. They really about that.
So I rate this movie. Originally, I gave it a C-, but I saw it again, and I have to be honest, this is like a D+. But I would prefer this. I do prefer this movie over the first one, just because it gets more of the violence for me. But this is a D+ movie.
Now, where do you rank this amongst the Stranger movies in general? You know what I'm saying? Like all of them combined. Like how do you see this fitting in?
It goes from the first one to the
Uh-huh.
second one to the reboot to this one.
Okay. I'm
So
with
they're
you. I'm with
progressively getting worse as they make them.
you. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. Like as they keep doing it, hey, it's all things must come to an end. You know what I mean?
Yep, they've already greenlit Strangers Part 3. So
Bro, who's going to see these movies? I mean, I know you are because for review
It's already
purposes.
shot, Mafia.
they've already shot Strangers Part 3.
They shot all three of them back to back to back.
Like who's going to
Oh
see these movies?
no, Mafia. You know what that remind me of, bro?
What's that?
That Western movie we saw, bro, last year.
Oh, bro, here's the thing though. I like that. Well, I like that movie a lot, but yeah, we ain't gonna see that
we
again.
never seen it though.
We never get to see. Matter of fact, didn't they catch a case about that? They had someone's pressing charges about a rape scene in the movie.
Huh?
Yeah.
So basically, they were filming for the sequel movie, and there was a rape scene. And while they were acting it out, something happened, and basically the woman is pressing charges.
Oh wow.
I don't think she was actually physically violated, but I don't think she didn't like how the scene kind of went down for it. I don't remember the details, but that's what happened with that movie.
Okay.
But yeah, Strangers Chapter 2, D+ movie. I say if you got a date, this is a decent date movie to go out to.
Okay.
Other than that, probably just wait for streaming.
It sounds like a rape for sure movie. That's what it's honestly. If I can put a hand on your review, you know what I'm saying? Like put my review stamp. I do my reviews. It sounds like this is a wait for streaming type of movie. Hey, wait, you don't have to rush it to the theater unless you really want to, but you're okay seeing this at home, and it comes from
Right.
your own home, on a cell phone, or in a plane somewhere. Like you're
Yeah,
okay
this is
doing
good
it.
for that. This movie is perfect for that.
I'm not gonna lie, Mafia. I'm not excited to see this movie at all.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
Not-
Like the way this review is, like, hey, miss, you don't got to see this movie, dog.
I love the first Strangers, the original Strangers. That's like one of my favorite home invasion joints.
Mine too.
Ever. That movie was so creepy, so well done,
bro. So
I
creepy,
thought the pacing was perfect. Like that movie was fire. Pray at Night was cool. I enjoyed it too. It was fun for what it was. A little bit more action. The last Strangers movie, not the one Mafia just reviewed, Chapter 1 was terrible.
Yeah,
that movie was horrible. I was bored out of my mind. And now this is coming out, and Mafia just said it's slightly worse than the first one. And I've heard a lot of people say that it's worse than the first one.
Here's the thing, BT. While it is overall worse than the first one, I like it more than the first one because they get more to the action. Like the last one, it had all that world building and waiting for them to get to all that. This movie doesn't. You don't have to wait for that. It gets right to it. I will watch this over the first Chapter 1.
Well, maybe it won't bore the shit out of me then if I watch it. But I'll eventually watch it. I have to watch it. But
I'll put it to you like this, BT. You'll like the first act. You won't like the second act. And you'll be like, the last act, it was okay at best. That's how you're going to feel about it.
Got you. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it again. I kind of horror guy. It's a slasher. The Strangers. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not happy about it. It's one of the movies that you put on. It's like, yo, why the fuck am I like this?
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you with the review, Mafia. And I do apologize. I didn't hear you. What grade did you get this one?
Sorry about that, Mike. Now, I gave it a D+.
D+. Damn.
Originally was a C-, but I went and watched it again this week, and I was just like, no, this is a D+ movie.
Well, thank you again, brother.
Hold on. Breaking news, my niggas.
Go ahead.
If you missed out, Weapon Steelbook is live on Amazon right now, so you better get that quick before it sells out again.
Pre-ordered that day one.
You already got yours,
Saint. I know what you did last summer. 4K Amazon.
No.
Go ahead. Go get that.
Bro. I'll watch it, but I'm not buying that. That's not a movie I want in my collection. Can't do it.
Yes, sir. Well, BT, did you want to talk about VHS? You got a chance to watch it?
Yeah, the new VHS movie came out. VHS Halloween just dropped today. So before the pod, I watched it. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with the VHS franchise. But it is a horror anthology series. They have a few of them now. You have VHS, VHS2, VHS Viral. They also have VHS 94, VHS 99, and then they have the most recent one before this was I can't remember the name of it, but it was a sci-fi horror version of it.
I think it was
But
VHS Beyond or something like that.
yeah, I think it was VHS Beyond, which I enjoyed that one. But yeah, VHS Halloween, exactly what it sounds like. Halloween themed anthology of collection of found footage stories, six stories. I'll say overall it was a 6.5. I enjoyed it. Just like any anthology, you're gonna get some shorts that you enjoy better than others. One thing I'll say recently that the VH1 movies have kind of disappointed me in is kind of their overarching, like their wraparound story. I thought they did really good in VHS 1, the original, and back in 2012, and then VHS 2. They did a great job with that as well. Just kind of the overarching story, everything. Like in the first VHS, is a couple people break into a house and come across a VHS player with tapes and just start putting them in, and stuff's going on in the house while they're watching these tapes. Ever since then, they haven't really put too much care, I don't think, into everything that's going on, and trying to really connect all the stories. But all in all, there was some enjoyable scenes. There was one that was pretty damn funny. It's probably either my first or second favorite short in the film. It's a part which essentially it's like a Willy Wonka style thing. There's a haunted bowl of candy that transports people to like this chocolate factory and things go crazy. That was like a horror comedy side of things. They also have one that's a Spanish foreign horror short titled As Above, So Below, but it's titled in Spanish. Shout out to Alex. As Above, So Below, that trash that he loves so much. But that was a pretty good short. The best one to me, there was a haunted house. Somebody put together a fake haunted house thing, like in their backyard, and then it turns out to not be so fake at all. And there's a witch involved. It has a really, really cool sequence at the end of the short involving flying on the broom and a POV shot that's pretty fire. But yeah, Halloween season, perfect time to drop something like this. Definitely a good watch for the season. So if anybody's trying to get into the holiday spirit, check out VHS Halloween. Now, it's still not on the level of something like Trick or Treat, which is, I think, the standard. That is the pinnacle of horror anthologies, and to me, the pinnacle of just the Halloween movies, period. Like, if you want to talk about movies that capture the essence and spirit of the holiday, nothing does it better than Trick or Treat. But all in all, it's a good addition to the holiday season. I would say this is a movie that you can watch. I wouldn't say every Halloween, every October, but a good one for this year. 6.5 out of 10. Definitely some things to enjoy. Definitely some things left to be desired, but all in all, solid watch.
Yeah. What's the word out of 10?
Great review.
BT, where you at, dog?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said, what's the review? What's the score out of 10?
6.5 out of 10.
Okay, got you.
Oh, I just want to rate two more movies that Mafia reviewed on the last podcast. Real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't get to review Strange Harvest. Mafia, I know you was waiting on me to watch it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I thought the documentary style was extremely well executed. I enjoy them mockumentary style films. Like, it's like a Lake Mungo. If you've seen Lake Mungo, that's another good fake documentary that really, if you didn't know it was fake, you go and watching it thinking like, damn, did this really happen type of deal. So that was good. There was some issues with some of the actors here and there, and then some issues I had with the writing that just contradicted itself. Like, somebody will say something in an interview at one part, and then later they'll say something else that completely contradicts it, and you could tell it wasn't intentional. It was just bad writing. But 6 out of 10, enjoyable watch. And then Code 3 was one of my surprise films of the year. Had no idea, didn't hear nothing about this movie, no trailers, Just saw Rainn Wilson and Lil Rel was in it. Saw it the other day. Was like, okay, let me watch this. Let me turn it on. A dark comedy about a paramedic on his last day on the job, his last shift, the 24-hour shift. And it's not laugh out loud funny. There's some decent chuckles, but what really makes this movie is the commentary on the healthcare system and some of the emotional beats. I did not expect it to be that emotional. There was a couple times where damn near got me that I was just like, damn, there was one involving, I'll just say, air quotes, the president of the United States. That was that it started off funny and then it got really sad really quick, and it was just a reflection of the system in general, not just the healthcare system, but policing, black men, mental health. That was just really, really effective and well done. Didn't know Lil Rel had that in his bag. In that scene, he pulled off a real great dramatic performance in that scene. Rainn Wilson was excellent as well. I gave the movie an 8.5 out of 10. Excellent, excellent movie. This is on my fringe of my top 10 of the year. Like, I really, really love this movie a lot for a number of different reasons. But yeah, those were the two movies Mafia reviewed last week that I just wanted to quickly give scores on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. All right, man. We only got 2 more reviews. Let me see if I can get Chris Red Pig back in here for Smashing Machine.
You still? Oh, I mean, well, he'll mute, but he's still here though.
Smashing Machine, is that the things that them girls be using on OnlyFans that like be drilling them with the dildo at the end of it?
Whoa.
Hey, let's Saint go first. Saint,
you ever use one of them smashing machines I was just talking about?
No, Judas.
Oh, no, Alex, that's Alex's vibe.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me set up the movie for y'all, man. So this is the new film starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This is considered a big jump for him in his career. This is a dramatic role, so he's not playing an action star like usual. The movie is based on a true event, based on a real life person. He is portraying MMA fighter Mark Kerr. He is considered a pioneer in the sport of MMA and bringing it to the main stage. So in this movie, The Rock portrays him. This movie is directed by Benny Safdie, one half of the Safdie brothers. You know, the directors who did like Uncut Gems. They're now starting the process of making their own films solo, apart from each other. So this is Benny Safdie's movie, The Smashing Machine, and then his brother has a movie coming out in December with Timothée Chalamet. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about The Smashing Machine. By the way, the movie is called The Smashing Machine. That was Mark Kerr's nickname. I've seen people say Smashing Machines. I think Red Pig called it Smashing Machines. It's called The Smashing Machine. That's the name of the film, fellas. But anyway, I haven't seen this movie yet. I will see it though, so I have my review next show. But let's start with Saint. Saint, what do you think about The Smashing Machine?
Overall, I enjoyed the film. I will say though, it's a very, very slow paced movie. Visually, it looks really good. The sound mixing was on point, and I saw this in Dolby. So I always recommend to watch that if you have an option. This is definitely The Rock's like best performance, or like it's one of the best. He wasn't playing himself, like he actually was very on point with mannerisms and trying to sound like Mark Kerr. Yeah, and of course The Rock and Emily Blunt's chemistry is still on point. Like they don't miss when they're on screen together. Other than, well, I would also say as a positive, if you watch a lot of the Pride fighting back in the day, you can appreciate some of the things that they do for this film, and also like the subject matter of addiction and this, how bad that addict can be in a mental state, and how how it affects their mood swings and whatnot, and just how they interact with other people and whatnot. And it did touch up on a little things of what Mark Kerr kind of went through, and a lot of other fighters did back in the day, where with no regulations and whatnot, because they was just beating niggas' head in, bro. Like they was really no rules to it. But other than that, they kind of like fast paced the film and played it a little bit too safe. And they also changed some things because it's one for one supposed to be like the documentary, but they changed some things for a certain character where it's like that didn't happen. That's not how that person is in real life. But overall, I would say I'm leaning towards like a 6 out of 10. Because yesterday after watching, I was like, oh, 7 out of 10. But I think I'm gonna lean towards 6 out of 10 because when you watch the movie, it feels like they should have did a Mark Coleman movie, and his best friend, instead of doing a Mark Kerr movie. Just the way that they wrote the story, and it fell flat as far as like supporting Mark Kerr, because the movie's supposed to be about him, but it's just like they don't really give enough in-depth conversation for his character at all. Like they kind of half-assed it. Like they will touch upon things of like what is like dealing with negotiations, and because Pride was over in Japan, it wasn't in the States, so there's different like things with that because it wasn't like how it is now where they're getting paid big bucks to compete in the ring.
Niggas getting paid chump change.
Yeah, like they didn't really go in depth with that because they make it seem like, oh, it's still all good. He still got the money to pay for these pain pills and all this other stuff, but it's like, yeah, we don't really see what he was going through at all. Like it was just like they showed addiction at one point, but it wasn't in depth. It was like, okay, we just glossed over it. Let's move on to the next scene. And my biggest gripe also with the film is the fighting. Like, yeah, a lot of the MMA fights are quick, but it's like, come on, you could have like Hollywooded a little bit. Like the thing that they did, and that also bothered me too, is like when they add sound effects and stuff too. I don't know if anybody noticed that shit. Where it's like, come on.
Boom, pow, boom.
No, not even that. Like they would do like weird, like bone cracking sounds and stuff, even for like a punch, and it's like that's not how that works. That's not how that sounds, brother. Like, come on now. But I would say if you're a Rock fan and you've been wanting him to branch out and do some other things, this is in the right direction. Go support it. But if you're not a Rock fan, you're not like diehard Dwayne Johnson fan, just wait to streaming or do a matinee or discount ticket. It's not worth a full price if you're paying like $20+.
I just want to point out, Saint, real quick. It seemed like when Red Pig gave the review on the home base and said the movie was mid, you disagree with him, but you just gave it a 6 out of 10.
You see it, right?
No, so because it came off like he was saying the movie's ass. I don't think it's a bad movie.
Nah, it's not ass
at all. You know what I mean? But it's once I started doing research, I'm going, oh, that's not even like real at all. Like what they did with a certain character that fucks it up. I can't give him credit for that. Like that.
Look,
that's not right.
But look, bro, I'm gonna say this about the movie. One of the most disappointing movies of 2025 for me, easily. They was hyping this shit up, talking about The Rock. Yeah, Oscar-worthy performance. Absolutely the fuck not, nigga. The best fight in this movie was me versus falling asleep, nigga. It went a full 4 rounds, nigga. That's what I'm gonna say. Nigga, this movie is low-key boring as fuck. Aside, and the fights, they're not even, I don't know, the fights, they're okay. It's nothing crazy. Also, The Rock, he's solid, but like he's solid as Mark Kerr, but like the highest praise I give him is that he did exactly what any competent actor would do. Like anybody, any good actor could do what The Rock did here. This is nothing truly special about this performance. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see what a lot of people seeing trying to get this Oscar praise. The pacing's a huge miss in this movie, and it's very slow and it's fucking boring. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about you and your wife and all other shit. It's shit boring. To me, I know Saint said the shit was shot well, but to me, I thought the cinematography was stale and boring. The fights that they weren't very exciting, like Saint said. The my bad, not saying that. choreography. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm trying to say. The
Choreography.
choreograph. Yeah, choreography wasn't very good. Majority of the fights, like with or without the Rock, it was like literally like a minute long. Like, yeah, this is a way for streaming. I wouldn't waste your time going and see this. The Rock need to stick to action movies because yeah, I will say they had an argument in this movie. That was pretty good. I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie, pretty good. You know what I'm talking about, saying toward them.
Yeah, like with their dynamic, bro. Like I like
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty
That
good.
felt real. That
It's pretty
felt
good, but it
raw.
wasn't
You
like
know.
it wasn't something that anybody else could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it did good. It's
I
just
feel like any good actor could have did what The Rock did in this movie.
Do you think the performance is being
I think
hyped up
Batista
because
could have
it's The
made this
Rock
movie.
and nobody expected him to be able to be a competent actor?
I mean, I
well,
think The Rock. I think The Rock is a competent actor. I mean,
it is.
he just stick to his lane. Like he picked certain movies. He don't do, the serious movie. He an action star, and nothing wrong with that. Like fuck these niggas think Rock. Niggas stick to what you know.
No, I think this is the right direction. Like if he's gonna continue this way, he just needs. And that's also another thing that it was under his production. Was it $7? That's all under the Rock. So he got to
Yeah,
branch out and do something else with somebody else directing
and
and producing.
What were you gonna say, Ripper?
and if we being real, nigga, the only reason people went or even considering to see this movie is because of The Rock, nigga. Mark
I thought
Kerr's
about it.
story is nothing. It's not interesting. It's really boring, actually. And he gets his fucking ass beat. That nigga low key sucked. Mark Coleman. That's what the movie should have been about.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what this movie should have been about.
I was gonna go see it until Saint and Red Pad told me in Discord, like, yeah, bro, it's wait for streaming type of movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, and it was raining today too. I was like,
Yep.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna
Nigga,
just
I
stay at
wish
the
I'd
crib,
have
wait
stayed
for
home and
streaming.
played Ghost.
I like, yeah, I'll wait till it hit streaming, man, Netflix or something.
It's not a bad film. I enjoyed it. It's just knowing the real stuff behind it is like, all right, that knocked it down for me.
I mean, I was looking online after y'all give your impressions earlier in Discord. I was looking online. People were saying like, you better off watching a documentary instead.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. It's 1 for 1
That's what I'm
with
saying. Like,
that one major change.
That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Shout out to The Rock, though. I guess I can't believe people are trying to say this is Oscar worthy. Hell no. Absolutely not. Nigga. His
What
performance
would
was
you
not
give
that
it out
good.
of 10, Ripper?
I gave it a 6 when I reviewed it on my Instagram. At King Chris 1, 2 eyes on the Chris, yeah. But yeah, I, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's really low key a 5 because I'm being nice to The Rock. But yeah, this movie is mid, very mid.
Yeah, man, disappointing.
It's not trash though, not trash. I think you'll like it one time. Also, we gotta give The Rock some credit. That nigga, he bulked up for this movie. His physique is crazy.
Yeah, I think
In the
I
movie.
saw something. They say he put on 30 pounds of muscle or something.
Yeah,
Nigga, they say he was like
he
300, I think. The Rock's 6'5".
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then also give credit to the makeup and costume
Oh
design.
yeah, you could barely tell
That
it's The Rock.
wig
Yep.
really did make him look like Mark Kerr, bro. Like he didn't look like The Rock, but when he cut that shit off, and this in the trailer, when he cut that shit off,
He looked like
It
Kratos.
kind of looked like him, but because his
yeah,
head shape. But they did it was his eyebrows. I think that's what made him look not like The Rock.
yeah, that was the best they could do, and it's only so much you can do, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
Shaving the
being
hair off.
real, y'all, we could talk spoilers movie because nothing in this is it's a fucking doc, really.
Your documentary.
No, the shit just
We could
came out.
talk. We
Y'all
could
just
literally talk spoilers. There's
Don't do that.
nothing
Don't do
to
that.
like. What the fuck?
niggas ain't seen the doc. Niggas probably don't even know who the fuck Mark
All I'm
Kerr
gonna
was before
say,
this shit.
I'm gonna say Mark
Facts.
Kerr fucking sucks, nigga. That nigga trash. I looked up some shit about him too, nigga. That nigga ass. I don't know why the fuck they made it about him. They should have made it about Mark Coleman.
Nah, he was good until the demons took over, and
You
then he
sure?
became trash after that. Yeah,
I
nah,
don't think I don't
he
think
was
so. Cause even before the demons, right before he got his ass beat. Oh no, he did. It was a disqualification. It was a no contest.
yeah, nah, he was solid until the demons.
They did give some insight about like dominant line of work and like how they deal with their insurance, the healthcare and shit. That's interesting. They was trying to ban a sport back then and shit. It's not spoilers, by the way, but yeah.
Did they show anything with the mafia? Because the Pride was run by the Yakuza.
No, sir.
Nah, they did not.
They hinted at it, but they
Oh
don't.
my God.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because
Like, they don't.
he said,
They don't go
because he
in
said
depth.
I have to go higher up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
he
the
did
most you
hint
got
at
to
it.
it, and that
Yeah,
was in the trailer as well. But they don't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the biggest gripe from the movie. They played it a little too safe.
Yeah, because a lot of them Pride fights, it came out that a lot of those was fixed because obviously Pride was run by the Yakuza and shit. So a lot of that shit was bullshit. A lot of guys taking dives back in them days.
Yeah, that shit was yeah, like oh yeah, because ain't that's probably why he lost? Or they just went back and gave him no contest. Might be spoiling something, but never mind, don't worry about it. But yeah. Okay, movie. Did you see it, Mafia?
Yeah, I saw it.
What you thought?
I gave it a D. You and Saint.
Damn.
You and Saint pretty much hit up all the points I was making. I didn't care about him and his girl's problem. I thought they should have went more in detail about the whole money situation. I did think The Rock put on a good performance because that one scene where he was pressing dude about the drugs, I'm like, damn, I feel kind of pressed. Like, we might have to slap that man. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much everything else you and Saint said. It wasn't a bad movie. It's just not something that you need to go to the theater and see.
Not a blockbuster. It's not a I gotta see this.
Oh, you're about Smashing?
Yeah, the Smashing Machine.
Hey, Tyler, where the fuck were you at? One time was
Nigga,
very angry.
dog. I reset my computer. I cleared my cache, and this shit just let me join just now.
Why ain't get on your phone?
I was on my phone. It wouldn't work.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's go ahead and let Taarec do his review before he leaves again.
For strangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mafia gave his thoughts. You can give your thoughts real quick.
Oh, okay. So that movie was hella mediocre. So it's the follow-up to the first movie, of course, it's a sequel. But it's like this bitch can't escape windows. She can't jump out of windows. It's fucking crazy. And I just feel like the movie's set up to where if you were a person in that situation, you Strangers
Chapter 2.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a person in that movie, like an actual real life person, you'd be able to escape what the fuck is going on. I just feel like she'd be running into trouble all the fucking time. I just feel like the movie's too convenient. They don't make it believable.
Joe Taarec,
what's up?
What did you think about the middle of the scene where she was attacked by that
boar?
Oh shit, no, I was gonna say no spoilers, but yeah, like that was kind of pointless, don't you agree?
Yeah, it was just out of nowhere. I'm like, how the fuck did they even get a animal like that to even listen to them? It didn't make any sense.
Bro,
it's
like
like
they was CGI.
Yeah, and it was just like, all right, that was a good 20-minute scene that didn't really do anything for me. The movie was just a waste of time. The first movie was a lot better. It was a lot more contained story, and it was a lot more tense. This one, I just felt like we have a sequel. Let's just kind of like mail it in. That's what it felt like the entire movie. I watched this in the theater with one other person. Maybe that's why like the first time I watched the movie, I watched with a whole group of people, and people were reacting to the movie. And maybe because I watched it with just one other person and we weren't really reacting to it. But that kind of tells you like people didn't really give a fuck about the sequel. It was if I had to give it a rating, it's probably like a 4 out of 10, a 5 out of 10. The first movie is definitely a lot better. I just feel like it wasn't compelling enough. The kills weren't that great. It was really predictable. And then they're kind of setting up another sequel.
And then they humanized borderline 2 of the strangers.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like they try to like, oh, this is why they're the way they are. But to me, it wasn't that convincing. I just was like, all right, cool. They had some issues when they were kids, but that doesn't excuse them for being murderous bastards, you know.
No, that takes away from them because with the original strangers, the only motivation was we just like killing.
Yeah. That's the thing. I rather than just be evil for the sake of being like evil, rather than they had this sad little backstory we had to like empathize with, and I just didn't give a fuck at all. And it's just that I just feel like the movie is so far removed from the first movie. It just felt like they needed to set up a third movie, so this movie was just there to kind of set up the third movie. It wasn't like a complete movie by itself. It felt like they just only used this movie so they can get a third movie out there. So maybe a third movie would be better, but I'm not that convinced that it is. It just wasn't compelling. It was at least it didn't waste your time. The movie was an hour and 30 minutes. It didn't feel too long, but it just felt like an hour and 30 minutes. It wasn't anything compelling. I wasn't scared. I didn't get like a good scare from it. The kills weren't anything crazy. It just felt like it was filler. It felt like a filler movie for the third movie that concludes everything until the end of the movie where you kind of get to, more plot progression and stuff like that. But for the vast majority of the movie, there's no plot progression. It's like the same movie from the first movie, and they kind of continue some like threads, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Um, the first movie just did it a lot better. The second movie, I felt like it was just more of a setup, and it just didn't set things up well. Maybe the third movie will be a lot better, especially with like execution of the plot and some of the kills and stuff like that. It's just that it really fell flat. I feel like this movie could have done a lot better if they made it a half hour longer and kind of incorporated more of the characters. I just feel like they kind of rushed through everything. They didn't really give you time to absorb what was happening through the movie. And as you know, the first movie, the boyfriend died. That's not. I
Fire.
mean, yeah, he died, but I didn't feel like the girlfriend was going back for revenge because at the end of the first movie, you kind of thought, oh yeah, she's gonna like start going after them, and it kind of wasn't like that. She was just more like attacked than anything. So they kind of like sold us on like a bad. Well, I'm gonna say they sold us. They kind of gave us a bad impression at the end of the last movie where we felt like she was gonna go after them. And this whole movie, she's kind of on her back foot. They're still chasing her. So don't expect like a revenge story. It's still very much the same movie from the first one, just a lot more dilute because there's only one person they're going after rather than two. But as I said before, 4 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10 at max. I wouldn't recommend you go watch this in theaters. I'll say skip it. Wait till it goes to streaming. Even if it goes to streaming, you probably want to skip it. It's not that great. You're not really missing much. Go watch the original.
I think we're gonna get a Halloween ends kind of situation.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. But I don't know. I feel like they had a lot more potential with this movie, and they kind of wasted it. They didn't know what they wanted to do. But they were signed for 3 movies. They had to make a second one, and maybe the second one is going to suffer for the third one to be like halfway decent. But I'm not convinced.
What
I
you give
think
out of 10?
he gave it a 4
A
or
four,
5.
I'm gonna say 4.5 out of 10.
Man. Are you gonna watch part 3?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, I might as well because I've been so invested in watching the first 2 movies. I do want to see how it ends, and I think that's really one good thing I say this movie does. It makes you want to watch the third movie, see how everything concludes. But it's like there's only certain parts of the movie that kind of draws that out of you. The rest of the movie is kind of just empty and fillerish, if that makes any sense.
The best part of the movie is the first act at the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah. In the hospital, right?
Yes.
Yeah, after the hospital scene, it becomes kind of cliche and like kind of generic, and it's like a movie you've seen before. It's just not a compelling movie to watch. The first movie had a lot more. How should I say? A lot more like
World
intense
building.
scenes. Yeah, and you were like kind of on the edge of your seat. And again, I was watching with a theater with a full of people in the first movie versus the second movie. I was watching with one other person. So maybe the audience reaction was better. I'd probably feel a lot better about the movie. But because the audience, I was only in the audience with one other person, it just didn't hit the same. So
So
that could be an issue too.
I had the reverse experience, Taarec. So when I went to the first one, it was only a few people in there compared to this one. It was a lot. And when I saw the first one is a better movie, but based on my experience, I like the second one a little bit better.
Really, I mean, the first one I just felt like it was a remake, of course. I just felt like I was more on edge and more interested in what was going on. The second movie, I kind of just like, I don't know, it was too predictable to me.
So I like the second movie because it got more to like the violence and all that quicker than the first movie. Because the first movie was it was too slow for me. And I feel like in both movies, they underutilized the strangers. And I hated the boyfriend because he's like one of the stupidest characters in horror history. Because how the fuck do you have the killer right there and you want to talk shit and get caught again? Like right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the second movie just
First
there
one
was
is better.
it was plot progression in it, but it's just I felt like they could have done a lot more, especially with the main character. I feel like shit don't really go down to the last 10 minutes of the movie, but the first hour and a half, I'm just like, it's kind of a retread of the first movie, with just without the boyfriend. But we know she's gonna live because there's a third movie. I think that's the thing. If we didn't know that there were sequels to this, I think it would be a lot better. But knowing that there's a third movie coming out before this movie, we know that the girl survives. That's not a spoiler because we know that there's a third movie. So knowing that the main character is living, it doesn't make it compelling. But we know somehow she's gonna survive this movie, and it just kind of sucks the air out of the movie for me. At least I just feel like if they kind of just didn't allude to that and they kind of kept it like more like secretive, I would have liked the movie a lot better. But knowing that there's definitely a third movie coming out, it kind of made this movie not compelling at all. So it's like, why even watch this shit? Just go watch the shit on a streaming service when you bored as fuck, you clean the house, turn that shit on. That's the type of movie this is. You could tell they didn't put a lot of effort into it, especially in terms of the story. They're kind of holding shit back for the third movie. So I'm praying the third movie kind of like works itself out and is the best movie out of the series. But I can tell you right now, the first movie is definitely the best movie, but the second movie is definitely pedestrian. It's like they want you to go to theaters to kind of watch it, but that's it. Like the movie's just there to watch for the third part. There's nothing significant in the movie that kind of happens to me that I'm like, oh wow, they pulled this shit off really well. It was
Taarec,
very,
you
very,
sick?
very mediocre.
You sick, Taarec?
No, I'm fine. What's up?
Oh, your nose just sound kind of congested. I thought
Oh
you were sick.
no, I don't know. That's probably my mic.
Well, appreciate your review, brother. We only got one more film to review. We can get the hell up out of here. It is One Battle After Another. This is the new movie from Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Thomas Anderson. Side note, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of people consider Paul Thomas Anderson one of the greatest working directors. A lot of people feel like all of his films are masterpieces. I'm gonna be real with you. The only film I think I've seen from him besides this new one is Boogie Nights. I don't know if I've seen any of his other films, but yeah, this is the new film from Paul Thomas Anderson and Leonardo DiCaprio. I'll give y'all the synopsis. So, One Battle After Another. It says Bob is a washed-up revolutionary who lives in a state of stone paranoia, surviving off-grid with his spirited and self-reliant daughter, Willa. When his evil nemesis resurfaces and Willa goes missing, the former radical scrambles to find her as both father and daughter battle the consequences of their past. I'll give my quick thoughts on this because I don't have too much to say, to be honest. So without spoiling, the movie basically Leonardo DiCaprio's character, he is what's the word you would use?
He's a rebel.
Yeah, he's a rebel. They call him a revolutionary. Basically, he's a part of this larger group, and they're trying to. I believe in the opening of the movie, they're trying to do things to stop the border patrol because they believe in free and open borders. But just an example, they're essentially freedom fighters that are fighting against the government, fighting against what they believe is fascism and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio. Tiana Taylor actually plays his love interest in the movie. And then at some point we get introduced to his daughter. I'll just speak about my thoughts of the film. So right off the bat, I do want to say, I think a lot of people probably weren't expecting much from Tiana Taylor. I do think she did well in the role. That being said, I don't think she had to try very hard because this role didn't really feel like she had to portray something. Like it kind of felt because she's from New York, and the way that she acted in the movie, it felt like she was acting like a typical New York woman. If I'm being real, like it didn't feel like she had to really go outside of the box to nail this role, or show much range, I should say. That being said, I think she did well. I don't think she was bad at all. But Leonardo DiCaprio, he was great in this movie. This is the type of performance I think we haven't seen from him in a while, maybe ever. I don't know, but him basically playing like a paranoid, conspiracy theorist type of guy. He played that role very well. There's a lot of good actors in this film. We got Leonardo DiCaprio, we got Regina Hall, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn. Sean Penn plays the villain. So there's a lot of big names in this movie, a lot of good actors. But Leo did well. Sean Penn plays the villain. He did really, really well.
Lockjaw.
Yeah, Lockjaw. He was great. I think Sean Penn was great. It's funny because I remember a few years ago there were like news about Sean Penn. I guess like they were saying like he was crazy, he was off the drugs or whatever. I wouldn't have been able to tell too. He was on point in this movie. I just say that he was on point.
He's low key the best character.
Yeah, he did it. He did his thing. I do want to say the girl that plays his daughter in the film, the actor is named Chase Infinity. She's a relative like newcomer. She hasn't been in much, but she was pretty good in this movie. I think she'll be good. I think in the next few years we'll definitely see her in more stuff, and I can see her becoming a big star. She did very well in this movie.
I agree.
Now getting into the story. So without spoiling, the story is essentially about, like I said, Leo's part of this larger group of freedom fighters, and in the beginning they get caught up with this like military commander. That's Sean Penn's character, Lockjaw. And the movie kind of skips through time a little bit, and years later, Lockjaw is coming back for revenge, essentially. So that's what's going on. He's coming back for revenge against Leo. He's coming back for Leo's daughter, and so it sends him on a rescue mission, basically. Me personally, I really enjoyed the first half of this movie, and I want to say, when I say first half, I mean like the first 45 minutes to an hour, just because I enjoyed the setup of it all. I enjoyed the introduction to the characters and the plot and everything. It had me interested. When they get to the middle of the movie, me personally, it kind of lost me for a little bit. It wasn't holding my interest. I was enjoying Leo's performance, but the overall story and what was happening in the story, just for me, it wasn't keeping me engaged. That being said, when we get to the last part of the movie, and I won't spoil anything, but when we get to the last part of the movie, that's where things kind of pick up for me, especially. And I thought it was very entertaining. Like the last hour of the movie, very entertaining all the way through the end. Really enjoyed the ending that they had. So yeah, man, I enjoyed the beginning, the middle, not so much. The end, I did enjoy. And then a lot of that really just the story, the way the story was told and the way that it played out. Just for me personally, it wasn't enjoyable all the way throughout. It didn't hold my interest all the way throughout. That being said, I do think this is a good movie, but I do feel like people are kind of overrating it. I'm seeing people say this movie is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10, best movie of the year. I personally don't really get that. I don't see that. I think it's a good movie. It's a great movie. Like it's overall enjoyable, but would I say it's the best movie of the year? No, I don't think so. Personally, I enjoyed F1 more than this. You know what I mean? I enjoyed Sinners more than this. I enjoyed Weapons more than this. But by no means is this a bad movie. And I apologize. I know I'm not going into detail. I didn't really write a review for this, but that's mostly just because this movie didn't leave a lasting impression on me. My favorite part of the movie is literally like the last hour. That was my favorite part of the movie. The last hour of the movie. The movie is long, by the way. It's almost 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and 42 minutes. But that being said, I think I gave this movie. This is like a 7 out of 10 for me. Good movie. If, in my personal opinion, you do not have to go to the theaters for this. The movie's way too long for you to subject yourself to that. You might even enjoy it more by watching it in the comfort of your own home. But that's just my opinion. Good movie, 7 out of 10, but I don't see the hype. I don't see the 10 out of 10 people are giving it. But Kiso, did you want to give your thoughts on One Battle After Another? I don't know if he's there or not. Who else saw it? Saint, you saw it?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Saint, then we'll go to Mafia.
I'll say right off the bat, my only negatives for the film was the very slow paced start because it does for like 30 minutes. It's a little bit boring, or really after the intro, I'll say it's a little bit boring. But the pacing is so good that like it picks up, like it just flows like at a constant pace. Um, but I do think overall the film was too long. They could have cut out at least like 10-15 minutes of the film, and it wouldn't have fucked up the like many main plots. Um, I think a lot of characters were fleshed out well. Almost every actor was utilized like to a T, except Tiana Taylor, which I wasn't surprised, and I knew that going in. Just anytime I see her in a movie or something, I just know she's not going to be in there long at all. Yeah, the sound and mixing is good. Visually is on point. This is one of the most tense movies I've seen this year. Like they know how to grab tension and hold it on for the entire film. Sean Penn, one of the most nastiest antagonists I've seen in cinema, especially this year. Honestly, yeah, like it's he was just such a menace throughout that film. It's like, damn, I want to see more of him in other movies. Leo still doesn't miss a beat, and hell, even when it's not focused on Leo's character, like there's still like interesting other characters throughout the film, and all the other subplots that kind of get I'd say like a decent, satisfying ending to it. The last 30 minutes of the movie, some peak cinema. I'll just leave it at that. Was locked in, sitting up in my seat like that Top Gun Maverick meme. Yeah, I think overall it is worth the full price ticket. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give this film 8 out of 10. I don't think it's better than Sinners or Weapons, just to put it in perspective, but I do think it's, if somebody says that's their movie of the year, I see why. I'm not mad at it. Like it's a really, really good film.
Base one in the chat saying the movie was a banger, 10 out of 10.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
One Battle After Another was amazing. I'm seeing it for a third time this weekend.
Fire.
Third time's a charm.
And I apologize, Saint. Did you give it a numbered rating? What'd you say?
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Go ahead, Mafia. What was your thoughts on One Battle After Another?
You want to get Kiso now that he's back?
Well, Kiso, you can talk about it too. You saw One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah. Let me go and pause the game real quick. One battle after another, man. This movie, great movie. All right. First, I said a 7. Let me tell you why I said a 7. I think the first act, I wasn't really feeling those first 20, 30 minutes. Of course, no spoilers when we just came out. I want you to go see it. I will say this. When you start the movie off with a bunch of montages, it doesn't pull me in. Because at that point, I don't really care about characters. I have to sit with characters first before you do a montage. Let me get to know them first. I get the reasons why they're doing what they do, but I don't know their personality really. I haven't really had a chance to really understand them, to really hone in on who the characters or their personality are or what they represent fully. So when you just give me a montage of things being done, I'm just sitting, yeah, it looks cool at the end of the day.
It's not the real person.
Yeah, but it's not the real person. But once Act Two hits, I'm like, okay, now we going. Now this is a movie. This is something you need to go see. Need to be seated in Dolby, IMAX, whatever format you can see it in. This is the movie you need to see. Like I said, I started with a 7. As I sat on it, I thought about it a bit. I shot my own review. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm still editing it. But I'm gonna give my final score, same as Saint, 8 out of 10. I think it's a fantastic movie. I like the themes of the movie. I enjoy the villain. I enjoy the cast. I enjoy the supporting cast. Someone needs to win an award for acting in this movie. Whether it's Leonardo, whether it's what you say her name was? Chase Infinity? Was that her
Yeah,
name?
Chase
Yeah,
Infinity.
yep.
Chase Infinity. I enjoy her acting. Tiana Taylor, the time she was on screen, she did good acting. Sensei, man, that
Hardly.
man acted his behind off. For me, he was the MVP of the movie. You understand? He was the MVP of Act Two and Act Three. Without Sensei, this movie, listen, movie very
He
short.
was a real
Without
friend.
Sensei, he was a real friend. And there's so much I want to say, but I'm not going to spoil the movie. But there's a line that Sensei gave when he said, "Do you think this our first time being, being under siege or something like that?" And that really hit home. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna hit home for certain groups of people that see this movie. Like, yo, listen, like, I understand Leonardo as a white man, like it's your first time going through this, but as a person of color, as a minority, this is what we've been going through, for generations, man. Like we are prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna end it there because I don't want to spoil this movie because I want you to see this movie. I think this movie is excellent. I think it hits on so many themes. Parenthood, revolutionaries, rebel groups, on different cultures and how we handle things. Um, fighting against the powers that be, and how they try to shape themselves up for success and how they handle things internally with each other, screw ups. Man, this movie's awesome, man. Like I said, the acting, the action, the story, the way it was filmed, the sound, and like I said, the only reason I'm not giving like a 9 or a 10 is because the first act. That's it. Honestly, that first 20 minutes, I was kind of just sitting there like, all right, it started, but I'm still waiting for it to get started, if that makes sense. But once it got going, man, it's a hell of a ride, man. It's a hell of a ride. I think it's a solid 8 out of 10. I know if I had to put it on a spectrum, it's more of it's more of a 9 than it is an 8. Or it's closer to 9 than it is the 8, if I had to say that. But this movie is 2 hours and 42 minutes. That's a long movie, okay? It's a long movie. And I know some people didn't feel that length. Pause. I felt that length. Pause again. I'm just saying. But it's a good movie. Go see this movie, man. Please, Leonardo. If Leonardo is crying in the movie, that's enough said, man. Go see this movie. Please. Please.
Sir. And Mafia, you can go ahead too.
Yes, sir. So this is a good movie, but for me, it was not great. So starting out with the negatives. So first off, I didn't really like how the revolutionary group was kind of introduced to us. The group kind of seemed more on the silly and sexual side. And I'm just like, if this is a real revolutionary group, this is not how they carry themselves. I think they wasted Tiana's character. I think even with how she exited the movie, she could have came back later on in the movie and had a big impact, at least on Leo and her daughter's characters. So I thought that was a waste of a character. Overall, I wasn't invested into the story because me personally, I didn't think the movie developed any of the relationships enough for me to care about the characters. For instance, the dad and the daughter, they didn't spend enough time together for me to believe their relationship. Because really, when I think, if I'm remembering correctly, they had that scene at the house, then she leaves for the party, and then well, I don't want to spoil, but if you saw the movie, you get what I'm saying. I don't think that relationship was strong enough for me to
Oh,
care about it.
I will quick quiet. Let me interject real quick. Let me ask you a question. So when it comes to those movies, right, where there's a parent and a child, do you need to see that relationship grow, or do you think we reached a point in time where we understand, okay, he raised this child, they're close, or would you rather see that for yourself?
For me, I need to see the relationship grow because that's probably because I don't have a kid.
Okay. Because my thoughts, like I said, someone who is a parent, and like I said, I may be looking at it from that lens. I don't really need to see you raise this child. I just need to understand. I already saw how much you love this child when they were a baby. How you were willing to just stop everything for this child, once they were born. So me, I'm already seeing that, listen, Leo is willing to do whatever it takes for this child, you know what I'm saying? For his daughter. So I thought that relationship was already cultivated, by his actions, or just by how he changed. Once he found out, hey, Tiana's pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, hey, like, you know what I mean? So I just think that, I guess, at least with me, like I said, that's maybe because I'm from the parental lens, but I don't want to discredit your view as well. So go ahead. I just
Yeah, I'm
wanted to
not a
ask that
parent,
question.
so it doesn't hit the same for me. Like I
Yeah.
don't kind of get it because all that stuff that you and Leo went through with raising kids,
Hmm.
I don't know it. I don't understand it. So that's why you would have to show me, like show the relationship growth for
I
me to
get you.
kind of feel attached to it.
I understand. I get you. I get you.
Like I said, but what worked for me with the movie, I like Leo's character. While he's not as funny as Lockjaw, he did bring some good laughs to the movies. My favorite part, I think they spoiled it in the trailer, but still, when I saw it on screen, I enjoyed it.
I know you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they did spoil it in the trailer.
Now, the best character in the movie to me is Lockjaw, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If we had this movie through Lockjaw's perspective, I could give this movie a 9 out of 10 because every time
Mm.
Lockjaw was on the screen, everybody in theater was laughing. That man is the best character to me. I want to see more, but for what they gave us, I enjoyed it. Now, I do think I'm about to give my score. I do think this movie's being overhyped, but I did like it, and I'm gonna have to give it a C, a solid C.
Mm.
I'm mad at that.
Interesting.
Give it a B, brother. You got it too low.
No, C is a perfect spot.
So who get a review? Just me saying quad so far?
Yeah, and
Oh,
one
Wonny, you
time.
seen it? Oh, Wonny, you seen it?
Yeah, I get my review.
Yeah, you were gone when he gave his
Oh, okay,
review.
okay. So what's your score? I'm sorry.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Wow. If I'm asking, what's the reason for the 7? Was it just
The
the
story
length?
overall, just
Story? Okay.
personally, the story didn't really grab me. And
Facts.
it's funny hearing y'all's review because the beginning of the film actually was interesting. The middle of the film, it kind of lost me for a little bit.
Hmm.
Personally, like I just wasn't drawn in to what was happening. But then, as we got to like the third act,
Hmm.
that's when it picked up again for me, and I really enjoyed the third act and the ending of the movie.
Bro, the beginning. I mean, like some of the dialogue was just like, listen. I'll say one thing: when a certain scene's taking place, right? One of the characters like, "This is my black pussy. It's so powerful." Something that I was like, "What? Like what?"
Yeah, that took me out the movie.
I was like, "What are you talking about in this situation right here?" You know what I mean? Like this, the lines don't match the situation. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
don't think anyone in that situation is saying this. Like it just seems so
Facts.
unbelievable. Like I was like,
that's true. That's true. But you know, this movie was written by a white man, so we got to take that in consideration.
I
What?
was like,
Also,
I was like, yo, I don't think somebody would say this in this situation.
you know what? A lot of the scenes in this movie, I could tell
Was it improv, probably?
some of the dialogue he was trying to like make it a little bit funny, but
Yeah,
some of it didn't really land for
it
me.
didn't
Like some of
land,
the
bro. That didn't
some
land
of
at
the
all.
dialogue where it was like I could tell that was meant to be a joke. It didn't
Wonny,
really
I
land.
got a theory. I think
But
old buddy who wrote the film, I
Hmm.
think Lockjaw was actually him.
hey man, I don't know. He might got jungle fever.
He
He might,
has to. Ain't no way
bro.
in hell.
Yeah.
He was like, you like him, you like black woman. Oh, I love black women. Love it.
Oh, I forgot to say, it's one character that they gassed up, and then when they got into a situation, it was just like that don't even make sense. You supposed to be
Oh, I know
the
which
top
character you're
tier
talking
character.
about.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like you supposed to be this smart and doing all these other things, and that's how you go down, really?
Yeah. Oh, I need to talk about. Yeah, I need to talk about. You talking about? Okay, I understand. Yeah, like I said, overall, that's everyone's sentiments. At the very least, it's a good movie. Me and Saint, I know we're a bit on the higher side of it. But I think it's worth your time. Like I said, 242 minutes. I know it's a long time to see a movie, right? But I think it's worth your time, and I think everyone will find some level of enjoyment out of this movie. And I don't think anyone is gonna walk away disappointed. You know what I mean? I think you're really gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, man.
And real quick in the chat, my man Space One, he says Paul Thomas Anderson is with Maya Rudolph. See, I didn't know that. He's married to Maya Rudolph. She's obviously a black woman, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, did you read that right there, bro? That star?
I was just about to. Shout out to SP Scarecrow, man. just became a member to the channel, bro. We
Hey, let's
appreciate you.
go.
Yes, sir,
We
man.
appreciate
Shout
you.
out SP Scarecrow, man. You was there on Delayed Takes last week too. We appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you.
See, it's like I said, dude wrote himself into the movie.
Get that
Yeah,
that
you
black
onto something.
goodness. But yeah, man. I'm curious to get did Alex see this movie? Because I'm curious to get his take.
Alex says
He
he's
did.
not seeing this movie.
Yeah, he didn't want to see it. He said the
that's
trailer
one
didn't
who's
look good to him.
biracial. Okay.
The trailer was bad. It was annoying to a point where I'm like, I'm sick of seeing this trailer.
I do wonder. I would like to hear a biracial person take on this movie. And me saying that might be kind of spoilery, but I would just love to get their point of view.
Oh, wait, I don't think that's a spoiler because when you see the trailers, you
Yeah.
I have not seen it, but I'm biracial, but my mom's Puerto Rican, so I don't know if it'll hit the same because she's not necessarily white. She's Hispanic, but I'm gonna see it.
Okay,
I'm gonna see it regardless.
Yeah,
And I
I
seen
will
a
get your
couple.
point of view.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna see it. I heard a couple of y'all talk about Sean Penn's performance.
Yeah, he was good, bro.
That's
he was good.
you're gonna laugh your ass off at him, BT.
He is, bro. He was. Everything he did was just seemed so believable. Like, you know what? That kind of person in a situation would do that. Like, to me, he was, man. He did
Best
his
character in
thing.
the movie.
And that's my first time seeing him act. Like, that's my first,
Bro, you have to see Mystic River. I think that's the perfect movie for a movie night. Mystic River. Sean Penn gives one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in any movie. Phenomenal movie. Write that down, Wonton. Movie night. That is a phenomenal movie. Great cast. Sean Penn was unbelievable. Won an Oscar for Best Actor that year in the movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was incredible. He was incredible in that movie. So yeah, Mystic River. If y'all haven't seen it, I think it came out 2003. Kevin Bacon's in it. Lawrence Fishburne. Got a Tim Robbins. So great cast of that movie. What a phenomenal movie. I got to see Mystic River if you haven't seen it. Again, perfect movie night movie.
I've got to add that to the list, definitely.
All right, man. Well, that's all I had for the show, man. Any last things y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, it is October, and we got 2 more episodes in the month. I don't know if you're gonna do an episode on Halloween because it does fall on a Friday, but there's not much coming out this month, so I think we need a Halloween episode where we could just talk about some classic Halloween movies, rewatch them, review them. And Wonton, it's the perfect time for you to watch the Terrifier movies. You still ain't seen them. The first 2 movies are both set on Halloween. You have to watch the Terrifier movies this month and give your reviews on them joints.
Wait, wasn't one of them set on Christmas?
Yeah, the third one was, but Terrifier 1 and 2 both set on Halloween.
That's right. Okay.
Wonton still hasn't seen them. He said last year during October. So we coming up on a year where Wonton said, yeah, I'm going to watch these movies this weekend. Here we are a year later. He still ain't watched the movies.
Hey, man, listen, man. Life happens, man. Things get in the way, man. But, hopefully.
Hey, one time was supposed to watch Avatar this weekend too, man. I know.
No, I didn't give a date on that. I said I might watch it. I didn't get no date.
Brother, it's in movies right now in 3D in movies. I know you're going to see it. So
I'm watching that. I ain't going out to
cut the malarkey.
It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus.
Brother, but it's in 3D.
Wait, Wonny. If you have to see the movie in 3D, if you're not gonna see it in 3D, don't watch it at all.
Oh well, then I ain't gonna watch it. Yes, sir.
That's one of the best 3D movies I've ever seen.
Like it's fire in 3D, Wonny.
Yeah, it is.
Facts.
Like that.
If I gotta see it in 3D for it to be good, it ain't good.
Nah, bro. It just adds to the goodness. You know what I
mean?
Yeah,
like I think the story is forgettable. I'm gonna keep it straight with you. I saw it.
I know it did. I can tell.
But the visuals in the movies aren't.
See, I like how Mafia keep it real. Everybody don't keep it real like Mafia.
See, I've seen the sequel to Avatar. I still haven't seen the first one.
The sequel's good. I like the sequel a lot.
You can't go back and watch it, BT. You gotta watch it in 3D.
Hey, and a few hey, we get Fire and Ash. Is that what is that December? Yeah, December. 2 months. Fire and Ash in 2 months, baby. James Cunn running it back.
Yeah. Well, we can get the hell up out of here, man. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else, man. So we can get the fuck up out of here. Again, we are bi-weekly, so we will be back on what day is that? That is
the 17th.
The 17th. Yep. So next week, I know for a fact we got Tron coming out.
Can't wait for that one.
Channing Tatum has a movie called The Roof Man coming out next week.
I've been seeing the posters for that inside AMC.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that.
I'm forgetting something. I think
I can
something
check.
else.
I can check the MC out real quick.
I'm going to
Good
see
boy.
Coyote tomorrow.
Good boy. Don't forget
The
Good
new
Boy.
horror movie, Good Boy, about the dog from the perspective of the dog. Yeah.
That was in festivals last year, and it got some good reviews on festival circuit.
Oh, Black Phone 2 one time. That's it.
Black Phone
That's
2,
next
yeah.
week?
No, that's the 17th. It's this week of the
Okay,
podcast.
okay. 17. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, so y'all have several movies to review. Several big ones too.
Well, hopefully we can get a full show for y'all next pod, man. We do appreciate y'all coming through. Salute to all the people that became members. Real quick, if you're not a member, we do have memberships available for the channel as low as 99 cents. So we do appreciate anybody that's become a member. We appreciate all the super chats. We appreciate y'all watching, man. We appreciate the support and y'all tuning in. Like the pod on YouTube, share the pod with your friends, post it on your socials. We appreciate it, man. But that's it for us, man. We can get up out of here. Any last statements before I end the show?
Keep it cinema.
Hey man, thanks for having me, man. I always enjoy coming on. Working out with y'all boys.
Yeah.
Always good to talk about movies and all things entertainment, man. Thanks for having me tonight.
And go check out Kiso's reviews.
Oh, absolutely, man. I make many reviews on TikTok. They're about a minute and some change. Short form content. I call it mini movie reviews. Check it out, man. I drop like mini reviews. You know, of course, no spoilers. Just something to get you to decide. Listen, if it's worth seeing in theaters, or you can just wait till it comes to stream it at home.
As someone who ain't got TikTok, do you mind putting them joints on the YouTube Shorts?
Definitely will put it on YouTube Shorts, brother. I think I got like 1 or 2 YouTube Shorts, but I will be more consistent on the YouTube side. Definitely.
Yeah, please do. But anyway, it feels good to be back. It's been a while. It's been like over a month, so it feels good to be back. And it is October. This is my time of year. I'm watching a horror movie every single night throughout the duration of this month. 30 days of Halloween. But yeah, Wonton, watch the Terrifier movies. At least on October 31st. Falls on a Friday. I don't know if we're gonna do a Halloween episode, but
Alex and Red Peg have to go trick or treating that day.
Hey, listen, that would be fire. I would love that. I ain't doing shit. Fucking would love to just come and talk horror movies. Just talk. It falls exactly on Halloween. We just got to come in and talk horror movies on that day. Man.
That's it.
Please do. But Wonton, please, Terrifier 1, 2, and 3. Watch those joints before October 31st. And if we can fit in a movie night, Mystic River, one of my favorite movies of all time, one of the best movies I've ever seen, one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. That is a must-watch and a perfect movie for a movie night with the movie guys.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna get work on that Terrifier, baby, and then I'm gonna get back to you with the review for Halloween.
Please do. I've been waiting on it for a year. Mafia Quad told you to do it. Alex told you to do it. It's been a year now. Movie Guys falls on Halloween. Perfect time to get your review of the trilogy. Halloween night, Friday.
All right, man. With that being said, we'll catch y'all next pod. Appreciate everybody in the comments, everybody who tuned in, man. We out.
Peace.
Yo, Crino, this one heat.